Welcome back to another special edition of the live stream play-by-play with the hockey coach, goal coach Francis Zerkler for the beautiful country of Thailand on the Monday night, November 21st, 2022. A couple of days before the Thanksgiving and USA. Tonight we do the game between the Boston Bruins versus the Tampa Bay Lightning. Boston are a record of 16-2-0. The Tampa Bay are 11-6-1. And we're going to be interesting. We'll see. We have 10 games on the program tonight. A couple of big games. Colorado versus Dallas Star. We have, of course, the Devils holds the Edmonton Oilers tonight. So the puck dropped already. We are a little bit late because we did the game we just did the warm-up show. So all the people, welcome back, Danny. Danny is already here. Thank you, everybody. Thanks to be a part of the show. More people is going to join us a bit long time. Randy Walkman is out. Vegas, Tampa Bay already shoot the puck and save by Ulmark. The puck go outside the zone, going to recover in front of the bench by Edman. Use the board, turn around. Tampa Bay coming back. Brendan Points coming on offensive zone. Drive the puck to Sherrod. Fire puck. Hillman shakes a rebound. Miss the net barely by Brendan Points. Still the puck now. Point to the blue line. Set up now to Sonak. Sonak come back with the team with the Tampa Bay Lightning. After he missed a couple of games, now Marchand is on the ice. Point return the puck in front of the bench. Then the puck go all the way back on the defensive zone. Reset by the Boston Bruins. Pass the puck neutral zone. Don't pay by the left side. A little bit too far. Intercept by the Tampa Bay Lightning on neutral zone. Still the puck right away by Boston. Boston is offensive zone. Pass now in front of the net. A little bit too far in front of the Krejcik. David Krejcik is returning with the Boston Bruins this year. Killorn is on the ice with Stamkos and Nick Paul. And goes around to the left side. The Tampa Bay Lightning try to get a puck outside the zone. It's going to be behind Ulmark and try to get a puck. It's going to be recovery by Tampa. Hold the puck behind the goaltender. Recovery by Killorn. Killorn pass the puck to the defenseman, holding the puck to the side. Back to Stamkos. Stamkos at the line. Pass the puck to Killorn in the corner. Battle right away back behind the net by Boston Bruins. Finally, the Boston try to get a puck outside the zone. And still by the Tampa Bay Lightning. Stamkos now at the line. Pass the puck a little bit too far for Killorn. Killorn battle all the way back on the left corner. Recovery by himself. Bring the puck to the right side. Back to Maroon. Maroon now play on the four line with just hit solidly. I think it was forward. Anyway, recovery by the Tampa Bay. So Kachev pass the puck right now by Bokosian. Bokosian dump the puck. Recovery by the Boston. Boston long stretch back by Taylor Hall. Taylor notre zone. Pass the puck to the left side. Controlling on offensive zone by Frederic. Frederic control the puck behind the net of the Vasilevsky and chasing by Corey Perry. Perry play right now on the third line with, of course, the center. Nemesnikov and Ross Colton. Boston try to get back in the zone. Don't pay the left side. Reset by the defenseman of the Tampa Bay Lightning, the number 7, Fleury. Now Tampa Bay shoot a puck over the Hulmak. Hulmak make a save. Rebound on the left side. Great opposite from the Nemesnikov. Bench right now by Fleury. Keep the puck. The Boston, the Tampa Bay wrap up on the left side. A recovery by there by the Boston. But still again, Tampa Bay have a great start of the game. Again, the Boston Bruins so far. Don't pay the puck all the way back. Ulmark make a save, play the puck, pass the puck to the side of the defenseman. McEnvoy bring the puck now, chasing. Tampa Bay intercepts the puck. They are coming back again in the offensive zone. Chasing right away by Clifton. Clifton try the puck to the other side, no chance. We're going to recover in the corner behind the net of Ulmark. Pressure again by the Tampa Bay Lightning. Keep the puck left side, recovery by Belmar. The four line for the Tampa Bay is right away back on the other side. Ulmark making a save, still by puck by Clifton. It was very close for the Tampa Bay Lightning. Long play the puck by Boston. It's going to be the first ice scene since the beginning of this game. And fun too far for Foligno. And it's going to be reset on the defensive of the Boston Bruins. And at the right side of Ulmark. Thanks so much to be a part of the show tonight. Don't forget, guys, to click on the likes. We have 10 games in the net in the game tonight in NHL. And we just wait right now for 6 shot, guys, for the Tampa Bay Lightning so far. 6 shot. Now back in the other side, the recovery now. Fire Edman. Tried to get a puck, pass the puck in front of the net. No chance to tip. Finally, Boston going to go out of the zone, going to reset on defensive zone. Per Edman to Sonak. Sonak down beat the puck behind Ulmark. Ulmark play the the puck, pass the puck to the side. Boston lob the puck neutral zone. No high pass hands. Cernak intercept the puck. The four-line for the Boston is on the ice. Tampa Bay attacking again. The Angel pass the puck. Intercept by Boston. Pass the puck to the line. Cernak pinch the puck. Bring the puck behind the net to Kucherov. Kucherov change direction twice. Lose his edge. Recovery by Boston. Going to get back to the puck to Nozek. Dumping the puck. Finally, he's going to have new player for the Boston coming back on the ice. Victor Edmond behind Vasilevsky. Again, Vasilevsky get 0 saves so far. With no shot, the Boston intercepted by Nebraska, go back on defensive, go DDD. Charlie McEnroy right now dumping the puck on the side to Nebraska and leave the puck on the leave the puck and then intercept by the Boston at the blue line by LANHAM, pinching the puck behind the goal line. LANHAM loses his edge, recovery by the Tampa Bay Lightning. And then recovery by Sergachev. Try the puck to another side. Intercept by Boston. Keep the puck deep zone. Boston to Marchand. Marchand bring the puck to the blue line. Back again to LANHAM. LANHAM set up. Fire the puck. A block shot by the Sergachev. LANHAM recover the puck. Chasing by Sergachev. LANHAM went out battle with Sergachev at the ash mark at the right side of Vasilevsky. Finally, the Tampa Bay going to dump in the puck all the way back on defensive zone. Ulmark intercept the puck. Put the glove over the puck for create an ice scene. That's what we got at 15:15 to go remaining. Send the beginning of this first period between Toronto, Boston, and Tampa Bay. Boston guys tonight have two scratch players because injuries. We have the defenseman Faubourg and Zobril. Zbovril, Boril. I apologize for that one over there. And that's what we got for the Boston Bruins tonight. They still have Marchand, Bergeron, and DeBrus play together. Now winning by the Tampa Bay Lightning, but put the puck outside the zone. They're going to recover on the left side. And they're going to set up a neutral zone. Edmond pass the puck, tip by the behind Ulmark, a recovery right away by the defenseman of the Boston Bruins. We set up on the right side, bring the puck to be all around to the blue line, attacking went out by Cernak. Cernak bring the puck behind the net of Ulmark. Krejci try to get a puck. Perry still the puck, and then finally Boston going to recovery, pass the puck. Battle 1 versus 1. Braston at the back door, a little bit too far for on the back. Bring the puck back to Basnak on the right side. Vasilevsky bring the puck behind the net. The Edmond intercept the puck, pass the puck to Corey Perry. Corey Perry in the zone, coming on the offensive zone. Perry on the back end, hold the puck, pass the puck in front of the net. Over the head of the Ulmark, recovery by Tampa. Bring the puck to blind to Pokosian. Pokosian ran the puck behind the net, a little bit too far for the missing curve. Recovery by the Boston Clifton. Bring the puck in the neutral zone. Pass the puck all the way back to Pasnak. Pasnak hold the puck. He's himself at the zone. Pasnak pass the puck behind. It's all the way. Great play by the Pokosian in front of Pasnak. Recovery by Maroon. Maroon with pass the puck behind Colton. Colton leave the puck to right side. Recovery by the Boston Bruins behind the net. It was a Foligno, I believe. A turnaround right away. And reset by the Krishnek. Krishnek passed the puck to the side. As that came went out by Boston. And this was on down the puck behind the net. Chasing went out by Frederic over Fleury. Frederic cannot convert the puck, but Biching right now behind the net by Zaka and Charlie Coy. By Coy playing the bucket blind. The puck go outside the zone. Recovery by Boston. Going to go DDD. On the defensive zone, they're going to regroup. It's going to be now Taylor Hall. Taylor Hall control the puck. The Hall's coming offensive zone. Keep controlling the puck. Great play by Hall. Pass the puck behind. Boston bring the puck behind the net to Frederic to Hall and bring it in front of the net. Nobody was there. Still the puck by the Tampa Bay Lightning. Hold the puck all the way back by Balcher. Pass the puck. Break away by Balcher. Shoot the puck. Save by Ulmark on the breakaway by Hetman. Turn around the blind. Now I had Tampa Bay attacking again. Cultural pass up on the side. Shoot the puck. Pass missed the net barely. Recovery by the Boston Bruins. Over by the Tampa Bay all over the Boston Bruins in the beginning of this game. Be honest with you. That's what we get for the Tampa Bay Lightning. They're going to reset now on neutral zone. They're going to control the puck all the way back. And they're going to set. I've checked the number 5 for the Tampa Bay Lightning. I don't know who's number 5. Anyhow, they'll turn around, keep controlling the puck on the right side, hold the puck all the way, shoot the puck and the back door, a little bit too far for Stamkos. The puck go back anyway, still the puck by Stamkos, don't put the puck behind the net, Ulmark controlling right away by Nick Paul. Nick Paul pass the puck behind, shoot the puck, Stamkos make the rebound on the left side of Ulmark, pass the puck behind the net, set up all the way back. controlling away by Killon. Killon cycling the puck behind the net to Stamkos, intercept the puck. Stamkos in front of the net. Shoot the puck. Ullmark again another save. Oh, what a shot. What a save by Ullmark. Another shot. Ullmark and tip the puck on the right side. Stamkos recovery. Tampa Bay all over. Going to be puck on the other side. Now the puck go behind the net. Finally, Ullmark recovered the puck, put the glove over. But what a start, guys. 9 shots versus 0. The Tampa Bay Lightning over the Boston Bruins in the beginning of this game. We have a couple of upside. Mr. Michel Clisset is in the house tonight. Welcome aboard. Michel Clisset, thanks to be with us tonight. We have RJ. Don't forget, guys, click on that. RJ Galabro join us. Denis Rodrigue, salut, mon homme. Merci d'être avec nous ce soir. Vinny 007 with us. We have Randy Walkman, a couple of score, 1-0 Flame, 1-0 Devils. And don't forget, guys, RJ contribute with 1-0 Flame. Thanks so much. And then we have Go My Flame prediction. And then we have Luciano, and of course, Graziano is in the house with the Hockey Nation Show. Thanks, everybody. Don't forget, guys, to click on the likes. We know it's this a Monday night. Now, Toronto does not play tomorrow night, guys. Tuesday, Wednesday. Of course, I'm going to do play-by-play. We'll be here tonight very shortly until the end of this game. Going to follow up what's going on around the league. 10 game on the program. Ottawa play against San Jose a little bit later. Tonight at the end of the night. And then we have a Colorado play the Dallas. So we have a big game between the Devils and the Edmonton Oilers at this moment. And I decided to do the Tampa Bay Lightning against the Boston Bruins tonight. And we'll see what they look like. But right now, the Tampa Bay Lightning all over the Boston Bruins in the beginning. You have 9 shots versus 0. And that's what's happening here at the Amelia Arena downtown at Tampa Bay, the beautiful South Florida, not South Florida, but a beautiful Florida state. By the way, it's Jonathan Huberdeau score for the Calgary Flame. Huberdeau play on the third line with Coleman. Huberdeau take the lead 1-0. Coach, I'm going to order an exchange tank to keep beside you for the app game. How about this one over there? A post by Edmund in front of McEnroy, by the way, a little bit earlier for the Tampa Bay Lightning versus the Boston Bruins. So that's what we got at this moment. We're going to wait for the backdrop. We are back on the TV here at the Amelia. On the left side, Ullmark winning by Bergeron. Set up now by Lindholm. Pass the puck to Marchand. Marchand holding. Pass the puck behind a bit. Intercept by Lindholm. Pass the puck to Carlo. Carlo pass the puck. Vasilevsky intercept the puck. Pass the puck to DeBrusk. Edmund intercept. Edmund pass the puck to Sonac. Sonac pass the puck to Kucherov. Kucherov pass to Point. Point to Hedman. Hedman pass the puck to Angel. Intercept by Kucherov. Kucherov attacking without an offensive zone. Intercept by the Boston Bruins. The battle with the Marchand Bergeron. Almost a 2-1 for the Boston. Pass the point in front of the net. And Vasilevsky makes a rebound. Another play by the Boston. First thing, the attack. And first opportunity for Boston. Vasilevsky was alert to get the 2-1. And then Angels coming with speed. Turn around. Keep the puck in front of Kucherov. On the back door. Point to the puck. Ullmark make a big save on the left pad. Recovered by Empus Lindholm. Reset all the way back. They regroup. And new players coming for Boston. They're going to reset on the zone. Don't pay the puck. Intercept by the Boston. By the Tampa Bay Lightning. Pass the puck on the board. Nick Paul draw the puck. And pass it to the Tampa Bay Lightning. Killon cannot pass the puck to Stamkos. Was alone. And Nick Paul score. And the Tampa Bay Lightning take the lead 1-0 again. The Boston Bruins. We see the Boston Bruins dominate right now by the Tampa Bay Lightning since the beginning of this period. And Nick Paul, ex-Ottawa Senator, score a great wrist shot over the glove of the Ullmark, and that way the Tampa Bay Lightning take the lead at 1-0 over the Boston Bruins. It could be the end of the streak of the Boston Bruins tonight by 6W send the last 6 game about this coach. And then that's what we got right there. Thanks so much. All the update tomorrow. RJ, tomorrow I have only a few games in NHL, by the way. For in NHL, Montreal have played 3 games this week, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. Now, again, Tampa Bay pick up the puck at the rate at the neutral zone, intercept the puck, and going to dump in the puck, possibly offside or icing. 7 goals of the year for Nick Paul. Gave the first goal of the night for the between both teams. Nick Paul score for the Tampa Bay Lightning, assisted by Edmund, I believe. and Killorn. Really interesting how the Boston going to react about this really strong start of the game by the Tampa Bay Lightning. So Gatcher pass the puck to Cole. Cole playing the puck around. Intercept by McAvoy. Now they go back to Krejcik. Krejcik now in the neutral zone. Krejcik hold the puck. Pass the puck behind. A little bit too far for Pasnak. Intercept by the Tampa Bay Lightning. Chasing right now from the left side by the Boston Bruins, but Tampa Bay intercept the puck, going to reset all the way back on defensive zone by the Boston Bruins. They're going to go back on neutral zone. It was Zaka intercept the puck, and again, they're going to regroup. Krejcik pass the puck to Pasnak, pass the puck to Zaka. Zaka hold the puck. Keep the puck all the way back at the goal line. Pass the puck to the blind, a little bit too far. Unfortunately, very bad play by Pavel Zaka. The puck goes slightly back to Ulmark. Ulmark used the ball to pass the puck to under the side. Pinching and out, pressure by the Tampa Bay Lightning. Intercept all the way by Pokoshin at the blue line. There we have Nozek all the way back right there. By Colton, intercept by Boston Bruins. Coming back now, dumping the puck behind the Veselski. Chasing right now. Intercept by Fleury. Greer tried to get a puck pass right there, the left side. Balcher intercept with Foligno, Pokoshin, Foligno, Nozek, and Belmar. 4 line for both teams on the ice. Bring the puck to the side of Veselski. Intercept by Boston Bruins. The puck outside the zone, cannot keep controlling by Carlo. He's going to use the ball to pass the puck and going to reset, regroup on defensive zone. 2 right D for the Boston Bruins right now as the defenseman. And pass the puck left side, set up by Greer. Dumping the puck behind the right side of the Veselski. Intercept the puck back to Pokoshin. Pass the puck DDD. Set up to Fleury. Fleury pass the puck all the way by Point. Point right now. Intercept by Angel and Eagle. Intercept by Boston Bruins. Right now, the puck ball in the zone. Frederic pass the puck left side to Taylor Hall. Intercept now by Frederic. Pass the puck left side. Pass again to Frederic. A little bit too far for Leon. And now Tampa Bay is coming. Almost a 2 versus 1. Kucherov goes the puck. Great save by the Boston Bruins on that one. Kucherov wait a little bit too far. To wait a little bit too long to keep the pass the puck, and then intercept by Boston Bruins. Now to go back on neutral zone, set up right now by Brendan Angel. Pass the puck to the side to the right away to Brendan Point. Pass the puck behind to Kucherov. Fire puck. Ulmark make a save. No rebound. Going to reset on the left side of the Ulmark, and that's under the shot for the Tampa Bay Lightning. But Nick Paul opened the score tonight again. The Boston Bruins is 7th goal of the season. He gave the lead for the Tampa Bay Lightning by the score of the 1-0. And we have right now TV timeout. Free stuff. That's what we got right now. We're going to wait for the puck drop back for the Devils tonight, because the Boston Bruins. Free stuff is in the house. Thanks to be with us. Free stuff. Robinson healthy scrap for the full game. We're going to see what's going on around the league, guys. I'll be back right away here. And we're going to get that kind of score we have. Thanks to be with us tonight. The Lightning take the lead 1-0. The Flame 1-0. The Devils 1-0. Jesper Bratt scores the game after that. You have 2 games, guys, start at 7:30. The Toronto Maple Leafs and the Jets holds the game tonight. So that's what we got at this moment. The 3 first game all the way. All the 3 games are 1-0. Michel Cloutier, go, Leaf, go. Michel Cloutier from San Diego, République Dominicaine. Buenas noches, Mr. Michel, ¿cómo está? Say hi to, is it Jennifer? I don't remember the name of the daughter and the name of your girlfriend, Michel. I apologize. And that's what we got right now. And waiting right there for the puck drop at Brendan Point is between Kucherov and Brendan Angel on the right side of the mark. Go, Leaf, go. Free stuff. The puck go all of the play with 8:39 to go. The shot are 11-2, by the way. Since the beginning. Mucho bien, amigo. Here we go. That's the way to say that. Glad to hear that. Everything looking good. The puck go back at Boston, try to get back outside the zone. Finally, they did. Go back at the red line. Don't pay the puck by Vezinski. Keep the puck controlling behind the net by Edmond. Intercept the puck, going to rim the puck around the board at the blue line. Come back into the zone. Keep control the puck by Brendan Point. Pass the puck in front of Kucherov. Edmond recovered by Boston. Now full speed. Coming back in the front zone. Now Boston attacking without 3 versus 2. Go back on the left side. Turn around. The puck intercept at the blue line. But the Boston don't be back on 3 versus 1. The back door. Marchand make a big pass by Bergeron. I believe with DeBrusque. Marchand could score on the back door, but missed the puck on the save. Kucherov shoot the puck. Intercept by Kucherov again. By go back at the blind. Now go shoot the puck. Mac make a save. Bring the puck to the side. Kucherov recover the puck. Pass the puck on the side. And Marchand going to recover the puck. Marchand at the blind. Marchand try to keep at the red line. Love the puck behind. Intercept by Krejcik. Krejcik turn around. Go recover by himself. Pass the puck behind to LANHAM. LANHAM now fire the puck. Miss the net completely. Puck go back under the side. Recovery on the by Zaka. Zaka behind the net. By Sergachev. Recovery by Krejcik. Krejcik to Zaka. Bring the puck to the blind. Set up now by Carlo. Back again to LANHAM. LANHAM bring the puck in the opposite corner. Recovery by Pasternak. Pass in front of the net. Miss the net completely. Recovery all the way back by Killon. Killon use the ball to pass the puck to Nick Paul. Intercept by the Boston Bruins. Going to recovery and defensive zone. First one to get there is Brendan Carlo. Carlo went out in front of Ulmark. Carlo skating with the puck, coming back into the zone. Pass the puck left side to Zaka. Behind him, no chance. The puck go around the net. Reset all the way by Fleury. Fleury go DDD. Set up now by Killon. Pass the puck to Paul. Paul come back into the zone. Intercept by the number 86 for the Boston Bruins, but intercept now by Nosek. Nosek coming on the offensive zone. The Tampa Bay hold the puck all the way back at the blind. Pass the puck behind. Now looking right now. Fire! Kyle Clifton saved by Veselski. Go back in the corner. Back position now. Great for checking by Boston. Recovery by Green. Great wrap up the puck. Veselski make a save. Back again to the left side by Nemesikov. Intercept at the line by the Boston. Back to Foligno. Foligno pass the puck to left side. Go back to the side. Foligno lose the puck. The puck outside zone. The Boston Bruins going to regroup on defensive zone. Turn around. Clifton pass the puck left away. Don't pick by Zaka. The puck go behind the net. Set up all the way back by Myers. Philip Myers play with the Tampa. I think Tampa play with 7 defenseman and 11 forward. Pass the puck to Belmar. Belmar ran the puck to the side. Intercept went out by the Boston Bruins at the Ashmack. Battle for the puck go outside the play. Myers intercept. Now cannot control the puck. And then finally, the Boston going to dump the puck behind Veselski by Frederic. Frederic pass the puck to Myers. Myers intercept the puck. Pass the puck in neutral zone. Nobody can get it. Catch it. Intercept now in neutral zone. Boston going to regroup on front of Ilmark. Pass the puck between the leg and Taylor Hall. Intercept now by Frederic. Frederic battle for the puck. Apologize with Charlie Coy. Now the Tampa Bay intercept the puck on defensive zone. Try to get back outside zone. Okay, play. Back checking went out by Taylor Hall. Taylor Hall flying tonight for the Boston Bruins. LANHAM we're going to regroup defensive zone. No players coming for the Boston Bruins. Now LANHAM with the puck. Pass the puck left side to Marchand. Marchand's coming now. Marchand down pin the puck behind Veselski. Try to recover for himself in front of the Sonak. Marchand rip a puck by the body blind. Set up now by LANHAM. Shoot the puck and miss the net barely. Go back again. Rebound by Marchand again. Marchand try to get the shoot the puck. Intercept by the defenseman. The Tampa Bay Lightning. But keep control the puck by LANHAM. Great play by LANHAM. Looking great. LANHAM tonight for the Boston Bruins. The puck finally get out of the zone by the Tampa Bay Lightning. LANHAM going to recover. Use the board. Pass the puck to Marchand. Battle to the blue line right now. The puck bouncing over Cernak. Finally find the puck. Passing the puck to Killon. Killon's coming now. Control the puck. Intercept the Boston Bruins and neutral zone. Marchand now try to get past around. But Edmond intercept. Edmond on the kick out the puck. Passing a little bit too far. Recovery by the Carlo. Pass the puck to LANHAM. Nobody to catch that puck. Intercept by Kucherov. Bring the puck behind the net. The puck go out of the play. That's what we got so far. At the less of 5 minutes to go remaining on this first period between the Tampa Bay Lightning and the Boston Bruins. And we're going to have another TV timeout. Thanks so much, everybody, to be a part of the show tonight at the Hockey Nation live show. Oh, Mr. DJ, welcome. Here we go. just tied the game 1-1. A goal of Pulcher Javi, guys, on power play goal, assisted by Trey Salot and Connor McDavid. And the others on power play goal at 6:02 remaining on the first period. Tied the game 1-1. So that's what we got so far. And we're about to drop back again. A little bit over 4 minutes to go remaining, guys. At this game between net domination, guys, in the beginning of this game. The shot are now 12 versus 3 and still 1-0. Ulmark was maybe one of the stars of this first period. Again, a great play by Marchand on the back door, but Wyszynski make a big save. We're going to reset now on the right side. Please don't forget to click on the like. Yep. 20 people. We crossed the 20 people right now, so that's pretty good. We're fully to have a little bit more people join us a bit later. We're going to talk about hockey for sure a little bit later. Face off the left side of Ulmark, recovery by the Toronto and by the Boston Bruins. Set up now on the back door. Pass the puck to Zaka, pass to Krejcik. Going to recovery on defensive zone. Going to go DD, set up to Clifton. Now control puck, long stretch pass on the side. Boston attacking. Fire! Then in the but! Oh my God! A snap shot for the point of the right side. I don't know who did it again. Boom! Wyszynski was not really on that one over there. And this is a goal for David Krejcik, I believe. Wow, the veteran David Krejcik surprise 35 slap shot from Krejcik under the glove blocker of Wyszynski. Oh, Wyszynski will love to see that puck back, that save. And it was not really hit the pad, and the puck bounced back on the net behind Wyszynski. And that way, the Boston Bruins tied the game 1-1. Wow. Unexpected goal on that one. Don't forget, guys, to click on the likes. That'd be awesome. 9 likes so far. And the Flames take the lead 2-0. Dylan Dubé score at 13:31. And you can see the game changed by Wiggar and Coleman. And others 1-1. And that's what we got right now with a little bit over 4 minutes to go remaining, guys, on this first period. 1-1. Boston recovery now. Boston use the board. And they go back on neutral zone. Set up now. They are coming back on transition. Pass the puck left side. Back to Krejcik. Hold the puck all the way back. And shoot the puck. Wyszynski make a save. Recovery back to the house. Bring the puck in front of net. Go back on the blue line a little bit too far for Clifton. Going to regroup on defensive zone. Clifton's coming back at the red line. Now hold the puck. They're going to turn around. They're going to regroup and go back on defensive zone. Waiting for new player for the Boston set up. Here we go. Clifton set up. Pass the puck left side to Nosek. Nosek lob the puck and Wyszynski. Don't play the puck. Recovery by Philip Meyer. He used the backhand. Pass the puck at Ashmack. Chasé par Frédéric. And then intercept by the Tampa Bay. Pocochin now bounce the puck with the puck. Lob the puck behind the net of Ulmark. First one to get there is GRENIER. Go back on the other side. Battle all the back behind. Intercept by the Boston Bruins. Going to recovery by Clifton. Use the board. By the board. Pass to GRENIER. GRENIER pass the puck behind to the defenseman of Boston. Pass the puck to Foligno. Pass the puck behind the net. For passing behind the net for Nosek. Intercept now by Maroon. Pass the puck behind to Pocochin. Pocochin go hiding behind the net. Pass the puck to Myers. Pressure and up by Foligno. And finally, the Boston the Tampa Bay Lightning going to get out of the zone. And it was on back to Maroon. Drop the puck behind. Set up now by Killorn. Pass on the right side of Ulmark. Pass the puck behind to Maroon. Maroon ball with the puck and from the left side. Ulmark make a save. Recover by Killorn. Killorn pass the puck to Bergeron. Pass the puck left side to Carlo. Carlo pass the puck to Foligno. And it was on set up now by Cernak. Cernak looking on the right side. Finally, decided to pass the puck to Killorn. Intercept by the Boston Bruins. Turn around by Bergeron. Pass the puck to the blue line. Intercept by Killorn. By Marchand still the puck. Fire puck. And Wyszynski make a save in front of DeBrusque. DeBrusque ballowing out with Cernak and behind the net by Marchand. Ballon by Herman. Still the puck on the left side. Qui contrôle le puck. Bring the puck in front of the net. Finally, the Tampa Bay Lightning try to get puck outside. Hetman attacking right now. Then Hetman's coming to the right side. Erdmark. Bring the puck aside on the back door. Miss the net barely. Now the puck go back. Bouncing by the Tampa Bay. And keep the puck in the zone. Reset by Hetman to Killorn. Killorn bring the puck behind to Kisharov. Kisharov behind the Erdmark. Kisharov cycling the puck to Hetman. Finally, Boston going to find the puck to go outside the zone. And Kisharov's going to recover in front of the bench of the Tampa Bay Lightning. Pass the puck on the backhand to Stamkos. New players coming for both teams. Less than 2 minutes to go remaining of the first period. Still 1-1 between both teams. Now go DDD. Sergachev pass the puck to the side. Intercept the blue line between the Boston Bruins and the Tampa Bay Lightning. The puck go out of the play. We're going to reset at 1:35 to go. And now we have a couple of more shots for the Boston Bruins. Now 6 shots in the beginning of this game versus 12 for the Boston Bruins. The Flame, 2-1 right now. The Flyers score is a Latsikski score. That's what we got right there. We have 4 minutes to go at the Devils game, 1-1. That's what we got. And then release the Flyers will win it. Go back right now. Recovery by the Tampa Bay Lightning. Go DD set up now. Pass again to back on the other side. Use the board. Don't pin the puck behind the net of the Ulmark. Chasing right now. By Brennan Edgen. Pin the puck to Brennan Point. Point all the puck right now by McEnroy. By New cannot intercept. Suggestion. Direction. Suggestion. Taking right now. Shoot the puck. Ulmark make a save. No rebound. We're going to get all the way back and find the net. And McEnroy right now. Battle like the way back over there. We have a couple of scramble and find the net between Nemesnikov and McEnroy. I know the Flyers, but not the Flyers. Zevlakov. Welcome back to the Zevlakov. Mr. Adam Bianco is the house. Robert, who is the third team in this game, Boston. Like then I won with Robert with Boston tonight. I still, they are the best team in the league. I still believe they can beat. Again, I could be wrong. So far, the Tampa Bay Lightning have a good start of the game, guys, with 13 shots on the net. Ulmark have what a goaltender Ulmark is this year with the Boston Bruins. We know Boston Bruins are 6-2-0 since the beginning of this season. Go back at the blue line, set up that Foligno finale. Boston get out of the zone. They can be back on defensive zone. They're going to dump the puck behind the goaltender of Vasilevsky and leave the puck left side for Nick Paul. Paul try to get puck for checking. We have a penalty, I believe, for the Tampa Bay Lightning. It will be the first power play for the night. This will be the first one. Zernak go to penalty box for interference. We're going to have now the first power play for the Boston Bruins. Tonight, 59 seconds to go remaining. This could be a night where our top team lose together. Good point about this one over there. Yeah, I'm sorry, I know the Flyers, but not the Flyer. The puck go on drop at the right side of Vasilevsky. Pasternak is on the ice. Bergeron is on the ice, winning by the Tampa Bay Lightning. Sergachev pass the puck left side, recovery. Tampa Bay Lightning going to lump the puck on defensive zone, and the Boston going to reset. Less of 1 minute to go. And McEnroy pass the puck left side, turn around. McEnroy recovery puck, back to Bergeron. Don't play puck behind Vasilevsky. Vasilevsky play a puck, pass the puck to Sergachev, I believe, a little bit too far. Intercept by the Tampa Bay Lightning. They are coming on offensive zone. Killon hold the puck. Killon keep control. He show the puck, miss the net completely. Go back on the side. Recovery by Boston. Long stretch pass now by Marchand. He's going to break out and set up the power play. Marchand control the puck a little bit too far. Pass the puck behind to DeBrusk. DeBrusk right now with 19 seconds. Pass the puck to the board. Pass the gut. Oh! Big hit between DeBrusk and Gretzky, I believe. It go back at the blue line. And going to recovery by the Boston Bruins. And McEnroy pass the puck to the side. Go back again. Going to go. DeBrusk go back slowly on the box. A breakaway by the Tampa Bay Lightning. Shoot back. What a save by the Tampa Bay Lightning. Ulmark at the end. We have a penalty for the Boston Bruins for slashing. DeBrusk right now not feel good after a contact with his teammate. Slashing for the Boston. That's square the penalty for the. But we have a Pasternak and DeBrusk hit each other, and that's what we got. And then we got turn around. It's going to be almost. I don't know if you have some time or no time on this first period. We're still waiting for Stamkos to leave the building. I think it's the end of the period. Yep, it's the end of the period. Nick Paul, 7 of the year. Stamkos, Killon, still at 8:57. Then Gretzky, 6 of the year. McEnroy and Gretzky got an assist on that one over there. That's complete, guys. That's what we got at that moment, everybody. So that's what we are after 20 minutes, guys, at the Amelia Arena in downtown Tampa. The final score after 20 minutes is 1-1. Great player for Tampa Bay Lightning. Impressed by the play. Boston hanging there. But what a performance Ulmark tonight. The Flame still 2-1 with 132. 38 seconds to go. The Devils 1-1. Oilers have 10 shots. The goal now changing to Tressadol is 11 of the year, set by Bouchard and McDavid. So Javi cannot get a goal tonight. And then 2-1 the game. The Flame, again, the Flyers and the Devils 1-1. And the game start already. The Winnipeg Jets and the Toronto Maple Leafs 0-0. And that's what we got so far, guys, in the beginning. 5 games in action right now. Half of the game in action at this moment in NHL. So thanks so much to be a part of the show tonight. We appreciate it. Al New Zealand won 13 in a row. I took them, Alan. I'm not sure it will happen. But it'll be interesting if they can win the 13. I would love to happening to them because my prediction there. And then Montreal Canadiens are on the play home tomorrow again, the Buffalo Sabres, 7 o'clock. They're going to be again the Columbus Blue Jacket Wednesday night, a back-to-back game, and then Friday they play. So they're going to play 3 games and 4 nights. And honestly, not in 4 nights because the game Friday, guys, is at 1 o'clock p.m. I just want to remind everybody, pay attention. The game is Friday afternoon. Why, Coach, Friday afternoon? Because it's Thanksgiving Thursday, and we USA is going to be 4 days off for everybody. We know Thanksgiving may be the biggest holiday in USA, and then it's going to be a Black Friday for the people in USA. I've been there for over 20 years, and I know how this works. So that's happening. So the period right now is over for all the game. 2-1 the Flame, 1-1 the Oilers. King is in the house. Coach Nick Schmott returned tonight. How important, Nick, to the Coyotes. But he brings the top 6 over there, right? They don't have those kind of players a lot, and that would bring additional opportunity for Coyotes. I bring a little bit more. Not only him is back, but Chikron is back with the Coyotes tonight. So 2 good additional players for the Coyotes struggle for the last couple of games. And they're on the road, guys, for 14 games straight. So it's not going to be easy for them, unfortunately, for the next couple of weeks. Again, 14 game on the straight. We know the New York Calendar did that last year. And because the ring was not ready, and you can see they struggled. Whatever they finished, I believe 8-5. I think it was 8-4-1, or it was 7-5-1. They never recover at the end, unfortunately. Friday 25th game is at 2 o'clock. Montreal Canadiens versus Blackhawks. Yeah, you're absolutely right, that, Raul J. So yeah, we're going to do this game, guys. Don't worry about this. We're going to make happening. So that's what we had. Coach Anuja has a great defenseman in the system. So yeah, Alan, it's a great balanced team. Really surprisingly, I think everybody was not expect the New Jersey to play at that level since the beginning of the season. We know they was be good. We know they're going to be a contender for maybe make the playoff, but not like the way they are right now. They really dominate the NHL on the transition, on the puck position, and everybody collaborate or they help. The goaltender Vanecek is solid since the beginning of the season. The defensemen, I think they are a little bit underrated with Hamilton, Ryan Reeves, John Marino, Severson play on the third pairing. And then you have Zidane Haller over there. Then what about the top 6 players? Sharakovich with Jack Hughes, Jesper Bratt, Nico Urshire. Tabatal have a good year so far. And the bottom 6 is pretty good. The 4-line guy is solid. McLeod, Bastion with Woods, big guy, 6'3". They are the top best 3-4 line in NHL on body check. So really well balanced. And the goaltender can hang in there, make the big save, and they have everything to score. They can skate with anybody, and they have a good system. The transition is great. The Joiner Ross, Jack Hughes, they have a good year so far. So as a team can still help. And they have a lot of prospects are not there. I'm talking about Stillman. I'm talking about Olds. I'm talking about Shamakin Berlin. 3 other great prospects. I'm not talking about Simon Nemec. So, guys, the Devils are going to be strong for the next 10 years in NHL. I picked him and a waiver. Austin, I could acquire more players. I active him today. Awesome. King, I'm sure, Coach, if you switch to the live game, you get another 50 likes. Yeah, possibility, Michael. Unfortunately, I'm not at that game tonight. That's the reason I decided to go earlier, Michelle, because the game starts 7 o'clock and the Toronto starts 7:30, obviously. Carry 2-1-1-1. Thanks so much, RJ. Coach, they have 3 line. They can really skate on a fast transition. Yep, you're absolutely about this. Is really 1 point. If plus start today, who could knock out the Devils, coach? That's a good question. You have to go with Boston. I know you said people, so they are old, but the experience of Boston in the playoff with no experience for the Devils could be a problem for them. That's the first one. If ever they play Tampa Bay, you know how Tampa Bay are. I think they have a little bit more team where we think they can put them out. I will say it again, the KERRY could be a team can put them. They have about 3 teams. I don't see Florida right now. I don't see Toronto. I don't see Rangers. Whatever, just again could be excellent. And then I only see Carolina right now, and the Metropolitan can beat them. If, of course, if Patriotty play with them, that would be another asset. Great question about this one. Don't forget, guys, to click on like. DeBrusque and the Pasternak ran each other. Yep, so right. DeBrusque was bent over on the bench with some kind of pain. Would be interesting. Not a problem, Michelle. Did you have prediction tonight with ENORTAP? I missed it. Yeah, we did King tonight. Danny said Boston. Good evening, Mr. Dan Asham is in the house. Welcome back, Dan and King. Both of you on the house. Don't forget to click on the likes. Yeah, I'm sorry, adding about the Boston Bruins, about this King, Boston, Tampa Bay, Colorado, Rangers, Kane. Kane, about this. I agree, Danny. Boston is fun. I was just talking about the Eastern Conference, by the way, Luciano. So, me, because that's where the playoffs are going to start at the beginning. But I don't see, the wild card. I don't see the wild card example like Detroit or Florida beat them. And the Metropolitan, whatever you put, like Boston, if you put Pittsburgh, Islanders, or Washington, I don't see them beat Devils. I think they can go the second round. Would be very interesting for them, for Devils if they can finish first, because the situation will be a bit easier as if they finish second. Top 4 Eastern Conference team: Boston, Carolina, New Jersey, and Tampa Bay. So far, yeah, Alan, I'm sorry about this. Mr. DH is in the house. 6-0 Toronto versus the Islanders. That's what we got so far on this game. Randy, I see gel in my future tonight. Randy, Washington has a scoring problem, just my opinion. Ren, but I will say to you one more thing, Ren, is the injuries, right? Now, we heard like Olav and Oshie are going to returning possibly this week, but he missed Wilson, Backstrom, Carlson is back now. So they get a lot of injuries during the beginning of the season. They're hanging there, but I don't think so they come back this year. Luciano, this is a great question about Washington, but I will say this to you. Ovechkin is one of the players who will never leave the Capitals. He's going to be there all ever happening with them. He will die as a Capital jersey, like Crosby with Pittsburgh. They're never going to rebuild a team with Ovechkin there. I don't see that. So they're going to rebuild when Ovechkin leave the building. And I understand your point of view, BB, but I don't see that. I don't see Washington. They're going to hang in there as the middle of the pack, try to make the playoff, but I don't see that kind of rebuilding, obviously, for them at this moment, Luciano, until Ovechkin is there. We pass the rope. Hey, Cole, Mr. John Lowry back in the house. Happy Monday night, John. The Sunny Blues play again tonight. The LANHAM Ducks. You're welcome, Ren. Let's go Blues. What would your prediction stream be available to see? Could not find it on your video. You have to go under, two location. Try to go under the live. Open the YouTube channel. Go under my channel. You're going to see on video short live. Click on the live. And for some reason, it's not there. I don't know why. Oh yeah, it's there. It is at the bottom right, at the first row over there. So go on my YouTube channel. You have on video short live. Click on the live. And you're going to see at the top on the right side, warm up show 6 o'clock. NHL game prediction 1 minute, 1 hour. That's where you're going to see that. Mr. King, with too much work travel and lately been interfering with the listening to coach. No problem, John. Glad to see you around. The time you travel, your Blues looking better, by the way. 18 likes. Don't forget, guys. Sometimes you're welcome, King. And it's sometimes because what happening, guy, is they have a rules and a YouTube channel. They have many rules, but one of them is you can produce only 3 videos per day and a cycle of 24 hours. When you produce more, you can, but they are not notified. I don't know why, but that's what they are. So, because Michael didn't do a show in the morning, I do a play-by-play. We did a warm-up show, and I do my app daily news. That's 4. And they're not notified about that, and that's the problem. So, when you want to find our video, live streaming, or on any channel, don't go on the home page. Go where they put is a video recording or a live video, and click on both of them, one of them, and then you can see all the video there. They're all there all the time. Whatever you don't get a notification, because that's the rules of the 3 above. So you're welcome, game. Yes, they are. Yes, does that include a live stream? Yes, Vinny, unfortunately. So you go, Vinny, on the live for if we do a live streaming like right now or the warm-up show. And one is a recording like my app daily news is under videos. And then Michael does a live show the morning at 11 o'clock, 11:15, I don't know. Michael does a great job. We wish I had more people in the morning. He bring a lot of nuggets. If you like to follow the Detroit Red Wings, Michael does this every Monday, Wednesday, and he does a tape recording the Friday. And guys, we invite you, don't forget Thursday night, guys, we invite you to follow us. We have a special night, Friday night. If I can get it, that would be great. Here we go. Thursday night, guys, is the Turkey Awards 2022-2023 of the second edition of the Hockey Nation Live Show. How this works, so we gave you 16 nomination players. Is going to be sent to bring to you. So they have not true. Yes, 16 player nomination, and we're going to eliminate them from 16 to 8, 8 to 4. Finally, the final 4 versus 2. And you are the ones who will select who is going the winner of the Turkey players. For the team, we go with 8 teams. We drop at 4. We go to final with 2 teams, and then you select the Turkey awards of the team and the players by your vote in the chat. And who they are, usually they are the one are the most disappointed since the beginning of the season. So they have a difficult year. The team don't do well, and that's what we're going to do Thursday night, 9 o'clock p.m. Join us. Marco will be there, ENORTAP will be there, Randy Walkman will be there, possibly other people are going to join us. So we invite you about this. Will be really fun to do that. I would like to come. That's something, but I'm busy with school, Vinny. Do you know any either can cover the Sharks or the Kraken? They are my two other favorite teams beside Montreal. Not really, King. I'm not. I'm maybe the worst guy on the YouTube channel. Um, when I do at my beginning on my YouTube channel 3 years ago, August 2020, I was looking at study people, right? The hot take, the Gravitech, Saint Dangle. I follow. Many of them, the hockey guy, and I was trying how I can do mine. I learn a lot, right, by watching them. Then year after my full year, I never watched anybody else. Um, I should maybe to take some tips. It's just like I have no time, guys. Um, I have no time. Our channel stuck right now. Not not badly. It's just we don't create more people in the chat, but that's okay. We're not going to be more upset about this. We have a good people here. The chat is so much better, and we're very happy where we at. We would like to have better or more, but we come with time if we continue to produce great content every single day by live streaming or by videos with great people, moderator, the panelists, and yeah, we have a. If you follow our channel, guys, you have a lot of things here uh, like any other channel does. Like, you can add the hot take. The hot take will maybe go Toronto Maple Leaf, but he don't do a lot of video. Or the fact he does the trade bait, where for me I'm not attract. For me a trade bait. I watch hot take. He does a lot of trade bait about Toronto Maple Leaf or the team. The Top Shell does all those stuff. People watch him. They get thousands of people watch the trade bait, but it's a waste of the time. 99.9 never happened. I don't know what is so interesting to hear. Oh, Josh Anderson is going to be traded to Calgary. Oh, Tabernack is going to be with Islanders, Washington. 99.9 does not show up. So why the people are interesting about trade bait where it's only maybe never happening? Go to the continents where you learn about the game and you talk about the things, the news, everything like that. It's funny how the people act on the YouTube channel. Again, it's my own opinion, and I said it's right or wrong. For me, I now feel comfortable to run those kind of information because I feel like, I can create right now a trade. Eric Carlson go to Edmonton Oilers and return Evan Bouchard. It's possible, but not going to happen. I don't know. It's me. Here we go. We're going to start right now the second period. You just got to break that wall so you're not stuck. Sometimes it takes having more one platform to promote your channel. They played really good last game. Goal to see another time. This Peter Marvelous all is record for the most point by center, 117. Yep. Peter, the big M. I love one you talk analytic. Only I see do it. Thanks so much, the H. I really appreciate about that. Here we go. 4 versus 4 guy for 42 seconds. And then the Tampa Bay is going to power play. And that's what we got the beginning of this period. Look like right now the Tampa Bay Lightning guys have 14 shots at the first period. You have modification. And Boston Bruins have 7 shots. So we're going to reset that. They're going to drop back behind. And they got 4 versus 4. Ketchuk pass the puck to the side. A little bit too far. Intercept now. By Pasternak. Dumping the puck behind the goaltender. Vasilevsky. Recovery by the defenseman at Tampa Bay Lightning. Pass the puck to the side. Set up to Nick Paul. Change the direction. Bring the puck behind the net. I think it was for Sergachev. Sergachev down the puck to Ketchuk. Ketchuk hold the puck behind the net. Ketchuk on now in front of Sergachev with Edmund. Pass the puck neutral zone. Puck the puck left side coming up. McEnroy skate with the puck around the board. Held the puck all the back of the blind. Set up now by Boston Bruins. But don't pay the puck behind the net to I don't know. Still right now by Eggman going to reset. We have power play 50 seconds for the Tampa Bay Lightning. So, yeah, main YouTuber. Yep. I appreciate that, guys, everybody. And that's what we got. Go back on the left side. Intercept now in front of the bench by the Boston Bruins. And the puck go opposite side. Reset by Sergachev. Pass the puck to the left side in front of the bench for the Tampa. Back again to Sergachev. Leave the puck behind. Go back, regroup by the Tampa Bay Lightning. One more time. Kucherov, Sergachev, pass the puck behind to Brennan Point. Pass the puck for himself for the bench. Recovery by Edgel. Edgel draw the puck behind to Sergachev. Sergachev control the puck. By the puck right now to Kucherov. Kucherov now pass the puck in the goal line. Pick to Edgel. Pass the puck to Kucherov. Kucherov pass the puck to Sergachev. Pass the puck to Senko. Senko hold the puck. Back to Sergachev. Back to Kucherov. Shot the puck. Miss the net belly. The puck go back outside of the blue line. Going to drop. I'm going to be back. Evan Strength. I'm going to reset by the Tampa Bay Lightning. By intercept by Marchand. Marchand's coming out. Marchand the back door. Bad play by Marchand. Try to pass the puck. He should shoot the puck. Back to Marchand again. Recovery by the net. Marchand changes direction at the hash mark. Marchand now read the puck to the blue line. Coming back down. Try the puck. Miss the net belly. Reset now the blind by Carlo. Carlo hold the puck. Pass the puck to the side to Bergeron belly. Recovery right now by the Boston Bruins. Pass the puck behind to Carlo. Carlo on the goal line. Carlo pass the puck behind and set by Marchand, drop the puck behind, set by Sergachev. Pass the puck to the side to Cernak. Cernak pass the puck neutral zone, set up now by Point. Now to come in the right side. Point and breakaway. Shoot the puck. Big save by Hulmark. What a play by the Tampa Bay Lightning. Go back again, intercept the blind. Puck bouncing behind the net, set up by Boston Bruins. Going to recover on the left side. Skating with the puck all the way back at the left side. Control the puck in the front of the bench of the Taylor Hall, don't play part behind Vasilevsky, and leave the puck to underside. The puck go back to Sergachev to Fleury. Lob the puck on the defensive zone, reset by the Boston Bruins, change the direction, go back in neutral zone, the puck goes side back at the Fleury on defensive zone, use the board to pass the D to Prokoshin, pass the puck at the blue line. Now Tampa Bay is coming back on full speed on the left side of the Ulmark, intercept by Nemesnikov, bring up a back door, intercept the Boston Bruins, going to get out of the zone, pass the puck in neutral zone, intercept in front of the bench, turn around by the Tampa Bay Lightning, the group by the Boston Bruins, and new players coming for Denpa, pass the puck to the side, don't pay puck behind Vasilevsky, chasing the puck by Prokoshin, Prokoshin with shoulder check, pass the puck to the backhands, intercept right now at the blue line by the two players, finally winning by the Tampa Bay Lightning, we have a penalty, I believe, by the Tampa Bay Lightning. And going to have the call. Belmar upset about this one. The Boston Bruins return on the power play for the second time of the night. Again, about the Tampa Bay Lightning. We have a slashing from the call for the referee. That's what we got. 15 shot versus 8. Alan Barnes is in the house. Welcome aboard, Alan. Thanks for being with the Hockey Nation Live Show. Islander take the lead 1-0. Thompson score 6 of the season. Nate Thompson. Nicolas de Gobi Bono is in the house and welcome aboard. Nicolas. And not tonight I have a deck, Danny. Pete Marley, Austin players, Alan said. Joey Nakarato is in the house. Thanks so much to be with us. And that's what we got so far. Fed up Tampa Bay. Back to DeBrus, Boston. DeBrus ran the puck to Marchand. Marchand hold the puck. Marchand back to DeBrus. DeBrus coming now. Shoot the puck. Mexican make a save. Ricardo Sergachev ran the puck on the board. The puck go outside the zone and going to reset on the left side of the Ulmark with the shot of the Boston Bruins. They are right now 9 shot. Go back on defensive zone on the Tampa Bay Lightning, chasing by the Boston Bruins, bring the puck to blind, back on McEnroy, pass the puck behind to Bergeron, Billy, control the puck, back to McEnroy. McEnroy pass the puck to Marchand. Marchand right at the hash mark. Marchand skate a little bit higher, coming back a little bit lower. Pass to McEnroy, pass on the left side, intercepted that by the Tampa Bay Lightning, battle for the puck and don't play the puck. Boston does not move their feet and they don't pass the puck very quicker. McEnroy recover the puck behind the net. McEnroy as wear the letter A as assistant player. Pass the puck behind. Set up now by Boston Bruins. Skating with the puck. It's coming to Zaka. Pass the puck to the side. Turn around by Boston Bruins. Unit number 2. Run the puck on the board. All the back at the line. Set up now by Kretschek. Bring the puck behind. Drive the puck to the blind, set up now by Lindholm, brings the puck right now to Zaka. Zaka pass the puck to Taylor Hall, I believe. Now hold the puck back to Lindholm. Lindholm intercept the puck, back again to Taylor Hall. Back fire puck, rebound, hit it! The Boston Bruins scored the power play goal. I think it's David Kretschak with Taylor Hall. And the Bruins score on the power play goal. And they got it. And Nick Foligno, guys. Foligno score. Take the lead for the Boston Bruins over the Boston Bruins. The 11 shot, the 10 shot of the night. Boston Bruins score, and that's what we got so far. Wow, what a game. What a shot by David Krejcik, and Foligno get the rebound on diving over Vasilevsky. And then Vasilevsky cannot do about this nothing. It was not just scored a goal. The H said Boston Bruins 2-1, the Flame 2-1, 1-1 Devils, 1-0 the Jets, Dubois score, then the Islanders score 1-0. That's all the score we got so far. We're now face up a neutral zone. Yeah, fantasy player, Danny said, go back on the other side, set up that point, I believe, control the puck, keep control by the goal line, behind the net of the Ulmark, find the puck to the side to Kucherov, lead the puck to the blind, set up now, don't pay puck by Edmund, back to Agel, Agel now turn around, bring the puck to the side to Kucherov, Kucherov control the puck, bring by the blind, intercept, show the puck in front of the net, rebound, saved by Ulmark, rebound, intercept with Boston Bruins, long stretch pass in the zone, Boston's coming back, a 2-1 for the Boston Bruins, show the puck, Taylor hold the puck, now hold the puck, pass the puck behind the back door, and show the puck, missing it barely. We have no goal like he said, we have a goal by Charlie Coy. We have a, wait, what happening there? We're going to see the net was out of the pig and Coy celebrate, but we have to see the goal, the play on that one. We have hold the puck, hold, pass the puck to the side. We have a goal. We have a goal. I believe this is a goal. Dan, thanks so much. I think this is good. We see the replay right there. Yeah. I think we have a goal there. I don't see why not. You have no goal from the referee about that one over there. Wow. Yeah, go, John, Danny. Wow. It looked like the net was out before. That's what they call. Coach challenge maybe, Luciano. Yeah. This a rule I agree. If you have no interference, like the net is out, but it's not create anything else, and the puck go in direction of the net, without the net and the spot, I think should be a good goal. But look like right now they're not going to give it because the puck, the net was out before that. One fight au champion, Danny, the coach challenge maybe. Yeah, I think right now I'm not sure it's a challenge or a call from the NHL. Here we go. We see about this one there. We have a goal. We have a goal. The goal is good. Charlie Coy and the Boston Bruins take the lead 3-1. The goal is good. Wow. After a timeout, let's see what's happening. The goal is back. It's good. And the goal like should be revealed to my select. Yeah, it is 1-0. And wow, the Boston Bruins score on the controversy call. And then they come back to Boston Bruins. Right, face off now at the line set up now by the Boston Bruins going to reset it. Don't play the puck behind the net at the Tampa Bay Vasilevsky. Vasilevsky play the puck around the board to Sergachev. Intercept the puck behind the net. Sergachev get the puck around the board. Intercept the blind for the Boston Bruins. Shoot the puck behind the net of Vasilevsky. Sergachev go recovery. Rin the puck to the blind. Set up now by Carlo. Cannot keep control the puck. Don't play the puck behind the Vasilevsky. Data outside finally. Everybody going to set. Philip Myers behind the net of the Tampa Bay Lightning. Philip Myers, a big 6'5", undrafted player, play for the Nashville Predator, and before that for the Flyers. Have a great playoff in 2020 when they play on the bubble for the Flyers. That's why he been named in NHL. The puck go back on the side, recovered by Gray. Gray reset now by Clifton. Crimson playing the puck in the 12 zone by the Boston Bruins. Down the puck, reset by Edmond on defensive zone. Edmond scanning the puck, bring the puck in the 12 zone. Comprime now, scanning by Belmar. Down the puck on the side of Elmark, intercept the puck right now. Reset by René. Recovery right now, skating with the puck, hold the puck, pass the puck in the zone, set up now by Krejcik control the puck, Krejcik, Krejcik on the back door, fire! Vasilevsky make a save with the glove, and no rebound, a great shot by David Pastrnak. And the Blues bomber never make it, made it, and he go like should be really automatic. We have a TV timeout, guys, so here we go. It's time. The Flame 3-1, guys. The Devils 2-1, Mercer. The Jets 1-0, Islanders 1-0. The Blues 1-0. Game and that's 7 game in action right now, guys. Rick Bengal, my friend Rick from Halifax, is back in the house. We miss you, buddy. Hopefully an amazing, great weekend. I need to hear from you if you win your cup, the great cup. Here we go. We are back right now. We're going to drop the puck. Thank you so much, everybody, to be a part of the show. Don't forget to click on the likes. Face up on the right side of Vasilevsky. Great check right now. Lose the puck. Recover by Sergachev. Pass the puck to Nick Paul. Nick Paul skating with the puck. Neutral zone. Nick Paul to the red line. Nick Paul down the puck behind Ulmark. Chasing right now by McEnroy. McEnroy recover puck in front of Paul. McEnroy skating with the puck. McEnroy neutral zone. Keep control the puck. Down pay Paul the side to Gray. Go back to the side to Krejcik. Intercept the Tampa Bay Lightning. Going to reset in front of Krejcik. Krejcik turn around in front of Killorn. Krejcik now the red line. Pass the puck to the other side. Don't pay by the puck by Krejcik. Recovery by the Tampa Bay Lightning. Neutral zone. Set up that Nick Paul. Nick Paul face now. Hold the puck at the blind. Nick Paul hold. Pass the puck left side to Sergachev. Go back behind the net. Chasing by Killorn. Intercept the Boston Bruins. Use the board. Pass the puck neutral zone. Kick the puck right away. By Pastrnak. Change the direction of the blind. Gain the round around. Intercept now by the Tampa Bay Lightning going to reset neutral zone. Hold the puck, hold it back to the side. That's the puck. Intercept the Boston Bruins. Down the puck, we have Vasilevsky. Chasing now by Marchand. On the left side of the right side of Vasilevsky. Killorn intercept the puck. Killorn try the puck on the side. Still the puck by Marchand. Marchand skating with the puck on the back end. Shoot the puck. Vasilevsky make a save. No rebound. We're going to reset on the left side of the Vasilevsky with 12:10 to go remaining, guys, on this second period between the Boston Bruins and the Tampa Bay Lightning. 3-1 Boston Bruins, 2 goals at the beginning of the second period. Gave the lead for the Boston. Charlie Coy score for the Boston Bruins, and then Nick Foligno on the power play goal gave the lead by 2 almost at the halfway of this game between the Tampa Bay and the Boston Bruins at the Amelia rink. This moment at Tampa Bay. The puck go back on their side. Recovery by Tampa Bay. Sergachev. Pass the puck. It was Edmond. I apologize. Down the puck to the side. Coming now by on the right side, he'll mark at Brandon Point. Change the direction. Bring it by the back door. A little bit too far. Go back to Sonak. Sonak run the puck behind the net to Kucherov. Intercepted now by the LANHAM. Press the puck to the side. Boston attacking right now on defensive zone. Recovery by the Tampa Bay Lightning. Still the puck. Hetman pass the puck to the side. The left side, Brandon Point recovery puck, pass the puck to the side, recovery by Boston Bruins, and they'll go back at the blue line, pass the puck to Bergeron, pass up to Marchand. Marchand keep the pond skating with the puck, control the puck in front of Kucherov, recovery still the puck, Kucherov's coming now, use the board, pass the puck to Angel on the left side of Ulmark, keep the control the puck, pass the puck to Brandon Point, intercept by the Boston Bruins, we're set all the way back, controlling by Brent Marchand, l'arbre de puck by Vasilevsky. Both teams going to have new players coming on the ice. Vasilevsky control the puck, great play. Frederic, I don't know where he was going, Frederic, but he hit solidly the board. Go back now. He look, he's hurt. Go back on the blue line. Recovery by the shoot by the Tampa Bay Lightning. We have a penalty. Fournier hit Perry. Fournier now look hurt. Is going to be back. And then Frederic is hurt. Fournier is hurt. Boston Bruins right now struggle about that one. That high stick for the call we got for the Devils, I believe. The call, is it high stick? Yeah, Corey Perry got 2 minutes for Perry for high stick. Boston Bruins now going to be on the power play for the third time tonight. Look like 3-1 Boston Bruins, 3-1 the Flame. The Devils take the lead 3-1, guys, at the halfway of the game. Severson score. Brat, second point, use a point. Jet 1-0. Islanders 1-0. The Blues 1-0. 0-0 Nashville. Wow. The Devils will now take the lead 3-1. I go back right away. We're going to see what the Boston Bruins take advantage of this power play. Bergeron with Marchand, Pasternak, DeBrusque, and LANHAM. Face out the right side. Vasilevsky winning by the Boston. Back to LANHAM. Back in the middle. Back to Marchand. Marchand to the blue line. Back to Pasternak. Pinch to the puck. Miss the net by Pasternak. Recovery puck. Pass par Bergeron. Battle for the way. Tampa Bay going finally. Dumping the puck on the left side. Ulmark will go to reset on the defensive zone. LANHAM right now with the puck. LANHAM keep controlling the puck. Skating right now. It's coming from the Belmont. LANHAM control the puck. Pass the puck a little bit to Bergeron. Bergeron's coming. Fire puck. Miss the net belly. Rebound to the side. Chasing by the brass. Pass to Pasternak. Back to LANHAM at the blind. LANHAM control the puck. Back to Marchand. Ashmark. Pass to LANHAM. LANHAM pass to Pasternak. Pasternak hold the puck. Pass now to Ashmark. Pasternak chasing by Killon. Pass the puck to LANHAM. Back to Marchand's coming down. Marchand to at the left side. Show the puck in the Pasternak. Show the puck. Miss the net. Hit the post. Pasternak. We have the net again. All of the net. The pig are going to get Vasilevsky, push the puck out. The net, push the puck, push the net out. That's what we got. Luciano, Danny, Vinny, Randy. Randy with all the score. Rick, Bengal. I feel like I'm listening to the CMA on the Opposing to Hockey Nation Live show right now. Go back right now. We're going to wait for the face up, winning by the Tampa Bay Lightning. Use the puck, going the puck and Nick Ball. Don't pay the puck. 1 minute to go remaining on the power play for the Boston Bruins. We are now going to hit the halfway of the game. It's a 3-3 between both teams. Both teams have right now 16 shots in the beginning, so pretty even on the shot. Go back behind the net, set up by Krejcik. Krejcik hold the puck, pass the puck to the left side. Coming now by the Toronto Maple Leafs on the right side of Vasilevsky. Bring the puck to the McEnroy. McEnroy is coming down the Ashmark. McEnroy hold the puck. Cycling the puck, leave the puck to the other side. Recovery by Taylor Hall. Hall reset now by Zaka. Don't put the puck outside the play. Zaka going to recovery to McEnroy. Bring the puck to McEnroy. Skating with the puck. McEnroy protect the puck. McEnroy at the blind. Pass the puck to Zaka. Intercept now by the Tampa Bay Lightning. Chasing now. And they're going to go and then in front of the bench by the Boston Bruins. Don't put the puck behind. What a hit by Foligno. You're going to recovery on defensive zone by Krejcik. Going to wait. Now we have 10 seconds to go remaining on power play. One more push for Boston Bruins. Krejcik hold the puck. Krejcik hold the puck. Pass the puck left side to pass. Now the back door. Great play by Marchand. Cannot put on the back door. Marchand have an empty net. Now Tampa Bay still the puck by the Boston. Boston coming back. Going back to Marchand. Marchand the back end. Shoot the puck. Great save. Great shot. Blocked by Sonak, the puck back in the left corner, pass all the way at Ashmark. Tampa Bay use the board to pass the puck outside zone. The puck go out of the play. We're going to reset on the defensive zone. Tampa Bay Lightning. But Marchand, for the second time of the night, missed a back door, obviously, for him. So that's what happened. Great play, coach. Thanks so much, Randy. for that. Coach Marchand look, he doesn't count as the ice stick. Do you guys realize how hard it is to do what coach is doing? Up on TV screen. Yeah, right. Thanks so much, everybody. We appreciate that everybody to be a part of the Hockey National show tonight. By the way, this game, guys, we're going to jump in on the period between the Toronto and the New York Islanders to complete the show tonight. If we can find a game, we're going to be the best we can do. Thanks so much, everybody. We appreciate a lot. And again, we'll just wait the puck drop back at what we have here. Let's go here. Extra update to RJ. The National Predators take the lead, guys, 1-0 over the Coyotes. Grant Long scored his second goal of the year on the power play, assisted by Forsberg and Roman Oz. That's what we got. That one over there. We'll wait for the puck drop. In 16 games, guys, David Krejcik at 14.6 goals, 8 assists, the veteran, back with the Boston Bruins after he quit the team for 1 year. McEnroy recovery puck at the blue line, set up now. Bumping the puck is behind Vasilevsky. Chasing went out by Foligno, I believe, in the corner. Then probably put some pressure and finally find a way to get a puck. Oh, intercepted now. Pressure the Boston Bruins. The puck go behind the net. Chasing by Bokosian. Bokosian get the puck in the zone to Nick Paul. Nick Paul's coming in the zone. Paul kick out the puck to Stanko. It's a bit too far. Intercept by Boston Bruins. Going to get out of the zone. Edmund intercept. The puck down back on defensive zone. Chasing by Stanko. Go DDD. Pressure now by Nick Paul in front of McEnroy. Pinched by Edmund. Intercept by Killorn at the blue line. Contre puck behind the net by DeBrus. DeBrus use the puck to McEnroy. Pass the puck to Krejcik. Krejcik hold the puck. Pass the puck in the zone by Coy. Charlie Coy shoot the puck to Vasilevsky, intercept the puck, play the puck. Coy, Vasilevsky pass the puck to Edmund. Is going to go now set up the breakout. A new plus coming for both teams. We're going to wait a little bit. Edmund pass the puck to Nick Paul and the neutral zone. Don't play puck behind Earl Market. Recovery on the left side by Carlo. Leave the puck to Pasnak. Pasnak pass the puck behind on the left side. Go back by the Boston Bruins. Pass the puck to Pasnak. On the left side, turn around, keep controlling the puck by Pasnak, pass the puck a little bit too far for Carlo. Carlo coming down, Carlo's coming on the front net. Vasilevsky make a save, no rebound. Vasilevsky, Carlo was trying to get the tip in front of the net, but no, nothing happened. That's what we got at this moment. Another shot for the Tampa Boston Bruins. Now they are back in the game. They keep the momentum now after they gave a 14 shot at the first period against the Tampa Bay Lightning. Hulma keep the team in the game. Then 3 goals. Straight back to back. Now they have face up on the right side of Vasilevsky. That's what we got at this moment. My big World Cup pick, England won. Congratulations about that one over there. Marchand would be trade to the Sharks, and nickname will be a Sunfish. You go back on the left side of Vasilevsky, guys. Set up all the way. Marchand, Bergeron, and Zaka. DeBrus is not on the ice, guys. They'll go back right now by LANHAM. Bring the puck to Marchand. Marchand, battle for the blue line. Ballon in front of Agel. Marchand control the puck, throw it back, and still by the Tampa Bay Lightning. Controlling by Marchand. Still the puck again by Marchand. Turn around to Ashmack. Bring the puck to the blue line. Fire puck of Carlo. Vasilevsky make a save. And going to reset on the left side of the Vasilevsky. Great shot by Carlo. Great work by Marchand, guys. Look like DeBrus is out. Well, something we have to follow up, guys. If something happened, I'm going to give you all the update about the DeBrus. Here we go. Face off on the left side. Bergeron face to Bellemare. Winning par Bergeron. Pass the puck to Marchand. Leave the puck to Clifton. Bring the puck behind the net. Chasing on the way left side. Intercept by the ref, by the way. Go back to Clinton. The ref is right now in the middle of everything. Back again to on the left side. Go back right out to Marchand. Marchand de Ashmack. Contrôle le puck à de blind. Marchand passe the puck to the right side. Contrôlé right now on the Pasternak. Passing in front of the net. Back to Marchand. Intercept by the Tampa Bay Lightning. Bellemare get the puck. Bellemare now down the puck on the left side. Mark try to get a puck to Point. Point went out. Turn around by the Boston Bruins. Intercept by the Tampa Bay Lightning behind the net. Chased by Clinton in front of Kucherov. Still the puck behind the net. Kucherov wrap up the puck on the point in front of the net. A little bit too far. Intercept by Boston Bruins. And neutral zone. Keep controlling the puck all the way back. Drive the puck to Foligno, I believe. Pass the puck to the left side. And now it was Bergeron turned around by Kucherov, pass the puck behind to Brennan Point. Point's coming back on the corner, a little bit too far for him. Intercept by McElroy, bringing puck to the left side. And then finally, Bergeron, he won't dump the puck on defensive zone, reset by Brennan Agel. Agel used the board, pass the puck to the side to Kucherov. Pass the puck behind Ulmark. Ulmark press the puck all the way. We pass the puck to the side to make Clifton. Clifton right now hold the puck. Clinton keep controlling the puck. Pass the puck in the zone. Tip by the Tampa Bay Lightning. The puck go back on defensive zone. Regroup by the Tampa. The puck to percussion. Pass the puck to the side. Tampa Bay Stankos on the other side. Ulmark. Stankos rim the puck around the board for himself. Put the puck on the other side. Shoot the puck. Ulmark barely make a save. Go back on the other side. Shoot another puck over the head of Ulmark. The puck go all over the play. We're going to reset on the right side after a shot at Point. That's what we got. That's what we have. Another TV timeout. Here we go. Luciano Graziano. Oh, what's great about that one over there? It was fast, it was quick, and it was good. We'll see what we have here. There we go. The family Graziano.
Ah, c'est trippant, ça me fait tripper. Je me pense au Centre Bell, parce que c'est les mêmes instruments, puis je sais que le monde est prêt de lever des mains au bout.
Less of 6 minutes to go remaining, guys. On the second period, the Boston Bruins take the lead 3 and the Tampa Bay Lightning 1. The Flame 3-1 against the Flyers. Still 3-1 the Devils over the Oilers. 1-0 the Jets after 20 minutes. 1-0 Islanders over the Toronto after 20 minutes. The Blues 1-0. The Nashville 1-0. The game at 8:30, Dallas Stars versus Avalanche. 10:30, Ottawa Sharks. Then 10:30, the Golden Knights play against the Canucks. A lot of game, 10 game in action, 2 games tomorrow night. The Montreal Canadiens are at home against the Buffalo Sabres. Melissa Zabrin is in the house. Welcome back, Melissa. Don't forget, guys, to click on the like. So we appreciate you guys to be with us tonight at the Hockey Nation live show. You're welcome. Go back on the left side and the funny net of the Tampa Bay Lightning. Go to regroup DDD. Long stretch pass, Palmer. Turn around. Now the band. Tampa Bay is coming back on the back. So fire puck. Missed the net barely. Great play by Tampa. And pick up the couple of last 2 minutes. Tampa Bay coming on the back door. Shoot the puck. It'll make a save. No rebound. Tampa Bay right now make some pressure on the Boston right there. And you can see a little bit more aggressive. The Tampa Bay try to respond. Colton, is Balcher, by the way. Balcher, ex-Panther, so we know he got traded during the offseason by the San Jose Sharks to the Florida Panthers, and then the Balcher got picked by the Tampa Bay on the waiver from the Florida Panthers. Face off now on the right side of Ulmark. DeBrus back on the ice with Bergeron and Marchand LANHAM is on the ice. Bergeron battle for the puck, winning by the Boston Bruins. Set up now on the right side. Battle for Carlo. Carlo loses the puck, back to the right side, back to the blue line. So the puck by Sergachev in front of the net. Battle recovered by Bergeron. Use the board to pass the puck outside the zone. The puck goes slowly back. Set Debras. Debras try to get back to Marchand. No chance. Turn around. Marchand kill the puck to the side. Pinch right now by the Boston Bruins. Going to reset. Go back on the side. Controlling right now by Edge, le premier puck de Kucherov, recovered by Boston Bruins, reset, transition, back to Bergeron. Bergeron control the puck, pass the puck by Marchand. Marchand's coming now on the right side of Pasinski, pass the puck on the left side, shoot the puck de Brass, shoot the puck inside the net. Marchand shoot the puck, hit the but Brad Marchand score, and the Boston Bruins take the lead 4-1 over the glove of Vasilevsky. A turnover by the Tampa Bay Lightning. Again, the Boston Bruins score, and Marchand, everybody score. This is a milestone for Brad Marchand and NHL, and that's what gave 1,000 point, guys, to Patrice Bergeron. Le petit gars du Québec, Patrice Bergeron, guys, got his 1,000 point in NHL. Patrice Bergeron, 1,000 point, guys, the captain of the Boston Bruins. Wow, what accomplishment, milestone for the number 37, Patrice Bergeron. Wow, what a great feeling to get 1,000. Again, Marchand right there and shoot the puck over. And then Marchand recognized after he scored, he got a point about that one over there. And that's what we got at that one. 4-1 Boston Bruins. Wow. And the celebration continues on the bench for the Boston Bruins. Again, Patrice Bergeron just accomplished something. The Boston Bruins left the building. The people behind the bench of the Boston Bruins celebrate of the accomplishment of Patrice Bergeron. 1,000. I was there when Guy Lafleur did, guys, at the Forum many years ago when he did 1,000. So congratulations, Philip Boston, national radio commentator of the. You just reached the 1,000 point Patrice Bergeron. Go back now on the left side, intercept by Stamkos. We still have 4:38 to go remaining on this game. At the second period, the Boston try to get back outside zone. Intercept by Nick Paul. Try to pass to Stamkos behind the net. Stamkos to Killon. Killon pass the puck to the side. Set by Sergachev. Pass the puck to the side. Recovery from Boston Bruins. And neutral zone. Pass the puck behind. Boston attacking right now. 2 versus 2. Hold the puck on the side. Control the puck. Drive the puck behind. It's set up now. Kesha. Pass next to the puck. Miss the net barely. Go back to the blue line. The puck outside the zone. Slightly back on defensive zone. The Boston Bruins set up now by laying home behind Ullmark. Less of 4 minutes to go remaining on this second period. Go back on the side. Boston down the puck in front of Belmar. Don't play puck behind the check for percussion. Percussion ran the puck on the board. Intercept now by Boston Bruins. Now the Boston don't play the puck behind the net. Set up by Langholm, by Foligno. Throw the puck behind in front of the net. Fire puck. Vasily make a rebound. Recovery by Tampa Bay Lightning. A little bit too far. Foligno. Back up to the Maroon. Maroon pass the puck neutral zone. Set up by Nosek. Nosek pass the puck to Langholm. Pass the puck to the left side of Vasilevsky. Chasing the puck on the left side. Recovery by the Tampa Bay Lightning. Go back to percussion. Use the board. Pass the puck neutral zone by the Tampa Bay. Pinch by the Boston Bruins. Finally, the puck go out of the play. You're going to regroup on defensive zone by McEnroy. Making out the red line. Love the puck with Vasilevsky. Ran the puck on the board. On the side. Chased by Charlie Coy in front of McCutcheon. Recovery by Fleury. Drive the puck left side. Back again on the corner. Intercept now at the blue line by the Boston, Tampa Bay. Jesus. I apologize on that one. Now Coy battle for the puck on their side. Fleury tried to get the puck on the DDD. Intercept by the Tampa Bay Lightning in the zone. They're a bit too far. Intercept the Boston Bruins. Reset on defensive zone by Taylor Hall. Go back on neutral zone. But don't play by the Tampa Bay behind the Vasilevsky. Recovery by himself. Pass the puck to the side. A bit too far for percussion. Pressure by the Boston. No chance that Tampa Bay going to back the puck in neutral zone. And for the bench, loud the puck behind Ullmark and going to reset it by the defenseman. Carlo behind Ullmark. Go DDD. Set up now by Boston. Use the ball. Pass the puck in the neutral zone. Take puck back. The Boston attacking now, 4 versus 3. As drive the puck behind. Great play being turned around by Marchand. Marchand hold the puck at the blue line. Marchand turned around again. Cut back, bring the puck behind the net. Set up a little bit too far from Bergeron, recovery behind the net, pass the puck to underside, intercept by Nemesnikov, Marchand, intercept, pass the puck, fire puck, Vasilevsky make a save, rebound in front of the net, but the buck bouncing, Sergachev, recovery puck, use the board, pass the puck, pinch par le Toronto, mais par le Boston Bruins, reset now par Nemesnikov, it's coming out, 2 versus 2, pass the puck, right side of Ullmark, shoot the puck right there, miss the net completely, block shot, the left side, recovery par Bergeron, moves the puck, recovery par Tampa Bay, at the blind, shoot the puck, et le but! Oh, ice stick, we're going to call, no call on that one over there. Myers threw the puck, then you have an ice stick in front of the net. We'll see the call of that one over there. And it looked like it was already disallowed by the referee, but we're going to go on the camera. We're going to see the call right there. Ice stick by the call. Looked like nothing else. No review call at all. We're going to see the replay by the shot of the Myers at the blue line. Let's see what's happening. And it was Kucherov have the puck, shoot the puck over there, and ice stick all the way. That was too high for Nemesnikov on that one. You cannot, cannot be more like disagree with that one over there. So no goal on that one over there. So that's what we at, everybody. Thanks to be a part of the show tonight. How about this? About that, we're going to wait for the puck drop and the puck outside the play. It was Corey Perry stick look like. A little bit over 2 minutes to go remaining, guys, on this period. Puck monkey. I don't know what part of monkey been. Face off now. Stanko's winning face off. Go DDD set up now by the Tampa Bay Lightning. Draw the puck to Hillmark. Hillmark play the puck. Pass the puck to McEnroy. Clifton. Recovery right now. Zaka battle for the puck at the Ashmack. Edmund participate on that one over there. We have 4 players, 5 players right now. The puck 6 players right there. And the puck stuck between skate. The drop finally get out. The Boston going to recovery to come in on defensive zone. Love the puck neutral zone behind the VCC. Recovery by Taylor Hall. Change the direction. Battle with Edmund. Edmund right now with Zaka. Zaka still the puck. Zaka right now hold the puck. Pass the puck blind. A little bit too far for LANHAM. The puck go out of the play. LANHAM change the direction. LANHAM control the puck. At the left side. Don't pay by Vezinski. Battle all the way back. It's going to be Krejci and Zernak behind the net with 1:16 to go remaining on the second period. Go back by the Tampa Bay Lightning. Loud the puck all the way back to Ulmark. Ulmark skate the puck, pass the puck to the right side to Clifton. Down the puck behind the net of Vezinski, chasing the puck by Boston Bruins. The first one to get there, it was Edmund. Edmund battle for the puck to the side. Recovery by the Stanko's. Pass to Edmund. Pass the puck to Levitt to the Belcher, I believe. Recovery right now. Down the puck behind that Ulmark. Set up the corner. Now battle for the 3 players. Boston trying to get back outside. Tampa intercept the puck. Shoot the puck behind Ulmark. The puck go behind the net. Set up that McEnroy. McEnroy right now in front of Maroon. Down the puck left side. Intercept the Tampa. Shoot the puck. Ulmark make a save. Recovery by Belmont. And in front of that, Ulmark twice. Ulmark make a save. No rebound. Is going to get whistle on the other side. Ulmark solid between the pipe for the Boston Bruins tonight with 37.7 to go remaining on this period. 21 shot for the Boston and 20 for the Tampa Bay Lightning. Going to have a whistle on the left side of the Ulmark. Don't forget, guys, we'll take a break at the second period. 4-1 Boston. Oh, Tavares score 1-0, guys. The Toronto tied the game 1-1. The Jet take the lead, guys, 2-0. Again, the Carolina Hurricanes. Randy, yeah, the Jet all real, guys, surprisingly for me. I did not see that for them. We've seen our face-up on the left side of the Ulmark. Recovery by Carlo. Down the point neutral zone. We're going to see the puck go back at Sergachev in front of this Vasilevsky. Loud the puck left side. The blue line set up now. Recovery by Boston Bruins. Loud the puck back behind. The left outside finally. No whistle. Go back to Vasilevsky. Pass the puck to Sergachev. Turn around to the blue line. Set up now by the Tampa Bay Lightning. Still by the Boston Bruins. Back to Marchand. Marchand to Bergeron. Hold the puck at the right side. Vasilevsky change the direction. Down the puck behind the net with 5 seconds to go. Tampa Bay try to get back outside the zone. Intercept by Balcher to go back at the red line. The finale going to whistle. And that's the end. That's it, guys. After 40 minutes at the Amelia rink and Tampa Bay, we have the resume of the second period. Guys, 3 goals for the Boston. Back-to-back-to-back. 40th of the year power play, 5:07. 25-second letters. it was a goal of the Coy, is 6 of the year, Frédéric Taylor Hall. And then 1508, Marchand, 6 of the year, Desbrusques et Bergeron. Bergeron was his second, 1,000 points for Bergeron. The shot of 14-5 after during the second period, avantage Boston Bruins. And this is complete, guys. This second period, ugly game for the Bulls. Yeah, absolutely. And let's start very well, but not finish strong. That's what we got so far. We're going to set up a couple of information there about this. Net domination, Boston Bruins. Can they get the 17W? Will be interesting to see that. And we have 7 shots, I believe. 14-7 first period for Boston Bruins. And then 14 shot, I believe. No, it was 17-16, 17 possibly. Sunday band practice. Okay, that's about this one. We're going to see what we have around the league, guys. Boston Bruins 4, Tampa Bay 1, the Flame 3, Flyers 1, the Devils 3, Edmonton 1, the Jet 2-0, 1-1 Toronto, the Blues 1-0, the Predator 1-0, 0-0 Colorado at the beginning of this 8-game in action, guys. So that's what we got, guys. Don't go nowhere. I'm going to take a break, guys. I need it, honestly. I need to take a 3-minute break. I'll be back a little bit later. We're going to talk about hockey for sure. Don't go nowhere. We're going to play the music like you do. You made my day. Don't go nowhere, guys. Thanks so much for being a part of the Hockey Nation show tonight. The great, right there. You made my day. You made my day. You made my day. 9 o'clock in the morning. Oh my God. Here we go. Hopefully, guys, you had an amazing, great Monday. Already a week of Thanksgiving, guys. So we want to remind everybody, don't forget, I have a big show this week, Thursday night. Please join us. And by the way, Randy, I'm going to email you the next couple of days. I'll email you tonight or this morning for me. And I will give you what you need to do. I have to give you some homework for Thursday night, Mr. Randy. So I'm going to send you an email today. Just check your email tomorrow. Thursday night, guys, Turkey Awards 2022-2023. Second edition of the Hockey Nation Live Show. For the players at the start of the season, the most disappointed, and then the team has the most disappointed season with they play under the expectation of what we expect from them. And I'm going to have a couple of people join me live Thursday night, 9 p.m. Randy Walkman right now is in the chat, following with ENORTAP and Marco Larabi. Possibly other people are going to join me. So it will be a fun, I think, every year we like. Last season, it was the New Calendars and Jeff Petrie was the winner of the awards as the worst, disappointed player. So it's a tradition we try to bring here at the Hockey Nation Live Show. And I think it will be fun to talk about this Thursday night. So thanks so much about this. And that's what we at. We have Chrissy around the league. If you have anything you want to talk about hockey, don't forget, I'm going to jump in at the game Toronto Maple Leaf, guys, a little bit later. 2-0 the Jets on power play. Carolina struggle again. 1-1 Toronto. We are at the half of the week. The Tampa Bay Lightning, the Anaheim Ducks tied the game, guys. 1-1 after 20 minutes. 15 shots versus 9 versus 8. The Blues struggle. The Nashville Predators take 1-0. And we are still after the first period between the Dallas and the Colorado. Is still a 0-0 over there. So I just want to give you what's going on around the team. And that's what we got so far since the beginning. And then I'm going to watch what's going on here. And I have to look if we have something else. Joseph, welcome back, Joseph. Usually I change the soccer here. I apologize for that one, guys. Whoops, sorry about this. This and this second intermission. Here we go. What we have here. Luciano and Melissa, have a good night. And then Luc Lafortune, welcome back in the house. Thanks for with us. Joseph Skinner cannot handle the puck, and Campbell left the game from a straight puck to the face from the bench. Really? Wow. Chicago and Attack get the chicken awards. Deji Smith getting closer to the door, like Lafortune said. Luciano. Would be interesting if what Ottawa is going to do if again, guys, if they lose tonight again the San Jose Sharks, I think they are the bottom. I think they're going to be the bottom, the NHL. Let's see. Right now, Ottawa, guys, is number 31. Behind them is Anaheim. So they cannot be at the bottom. But if they lose tonight, they're going to be still 31 in NHL, guys. And wow. What a crazy to see that. Montreal right now are 18 and 19 points. Followed by St. Louis Blues, Calgary. Calgary and St. Louis Blues, if they win tonight, and Nashville, they win tonight, Montreal going to become now number 21st in NHL. So that helping Montreal. There should be what it should be at some point. What's still happening? Any news on Alex Iafallo? The last update was in October. It was to the return second with October. It was no. No, Iafallo, it was for a couple of weeks, King of Gamer, about Iafallo. Still out at this moment. Otherwise, Juliet could be back. Claude Julien with Ottawa Senator. Sometimes he does, sometimes he does not. No, Nick, initial main. I don't get it, guys. Look, with all the respect, why we do the will of the coach in NHL? It looked like you have only 35 coaches and the world can coach behind the bench. Why not to give the chance for the people been an assistant coach for many years, or been in the NCAA, or been at the QM and the OHL and WHL? Why we have to go back as same thing, right? It's like, why? Why Claude Julien? Why Jacques Martin? Why Mike Babcock? Why Joel Kenville? They are out. The guy are 60 years old. All the respect for them. It's okay. But why not to pick up a guy with 35, 40, 45 years old, energetic guy, bring some new technology and changing. And for me, it's the will of the coach. Just that does not work with me. You know what I mean? It's like, why to go them? It's over. You know, Luna Mariello, 80 years old. Great, Lou. Awesome. Why are you still working? You know, give the chance to another one to get the job. You've been there. You did 35 years. You did an amazing. You make a lot of money. So why Lou Dubert? Just become a special advisor, Lou, if you want to, right? But give a chance for other people. Don't get it. I don't get it. I watched the comedy John Wayne Gacy. All right. Meillleur, look. Yeah. Will you get an update on the Vrana Will is on the program, or is keep quiet? Honestly, KLS, this is really not secret, but it's very quiet that they don't talk about this at all. A safety program like this, KLS, it could be like months, 2 months. I remember like Bobby Rand did it in the past, and usually they don't talk about this, and it could be a little bit longer. Well, I think it is. Whole East Sutter, it's about 6, 7, I believe. Spadro Sutter, all of the rest about this. André Donny relate to Michael Tourigny. 24 likes. Don't forget, guys, to click on the likes. We appreciate a lot. I know it's going to be a quiet night tonight, but it's okay. Just give you an idea for Darius Sutter is 64 years old. Not a problem. No, King of Gamer, I apologize, I gotta get. No, Michael Tourigny and André Tourigny not related together. Tourigny, born in Sorel, King of Gamer. Not related to Michael Tourigny. And Boudreau should be 67, if I can recall it. Because when I was with him, he was like 40. There we go. Boudreau is 67. Born in 1955. Matthew score, Luciano. Oh, someone will be very happy about this. Toronto score. Austin Matthews is 9 of the season at 14:08 to take the lead 2-1. 2-1. We're going to wait the third period start. Not. I was just talking about you. Look like 82 years old, Joseph. Yeah. I can see Le Cavalier been head coach at some point in the future. King, good point, but I would not see. Don't expect Vincent Cavalier to be a head coach in NHL, King. That's not under. You know, some people are. Everybody's unique, right? Le Cavalier, what he likes is to watching video, recording, and then not recording, but make comments and teaching. But Le Cavalier is more reserved. He's not a guy like he like to be flashy, or it's not his type of the person is to be an head coach, king of gamer. I'm not saying you're not right, or I'm not saying you're wrong. I just don't see Le Cavalier. Uh, he's very good coaching his son at 10 years old right now, but not in the NHL. But you never know. But it don't give me that impression he's going to be a coach in NHL one day. Could become an assistant coach, but he loves what he's doing right now. He play a role behind the bench, behind the Saints with the Montreal Canadiens. He's supervised. He look players. He does some report to the Montreal Canadiens, and I think that's the kind of job he loves to do, and that's what I believe. Luciano and I will go coaching the Senator. Danny, that'll be a great duo behind that. They have to be sure they're increasing their budget about the food. One more period, 213 straight double. Joseph, Joseph, I will learn something. Never talk that way until it's over, because that's not a good sign when someone said, when you have a shootout, like you have, a shootout, and then you start thinking about, oh, he's going to make a shootout tonight. Boom, you got to score. We have a perfect game in baseball at the 9th inning. You never talk about this. Now, Joseph, you open the door. 20 minutes to the Devils win the 13. Coach should be right or wrong. I don't know. I hope it will not happen, because I took the Devils tonight. Thanks so much for the update, Mr. RJ. 3-1 Calgary, 3-1 New Jersey, 2-1 Toronto, 2-0 Winnipeg, 1-0 Nashville, 1-1 St. Louis, 1-0 Colorado score tonight. Les sénateurs de Gatineau, Luc Lafortune. Kelmakar score, guys, en power play goal, assisted by Ratanen and Lekonen. The third pair is going to start, guys. Thanks so much to be with us. We're going to follow Toronto right away after this game is over. Tampa Bay lab the puck behind the net of the Ulmark. Ken, the Tampa is coming through the puck over the left shoulder of the Ulmark. Set up by Sonak. Bring the puck behind the net to Keshav. Leave the puck to Angel. Bring the puck to Keshav. Keshav, the left side, Ulmark. Battle for the puck. Bring the puck to the blue line. Intercept the Boston Bruins. We're going to have a penalty, I believe. And it's going to be Craig Checker. Got that penalty. Will be interesting. What is the call from this one? For hooking. That was the call of the referee. Second power play for the Tampa Bay Lightning. Did not strike at the beginning. And that's going to call that one. Can the Tampa Bay Lightning open up the door? And the Boston open the door for the Tampa Bay Lightning. Will be interesting. 22 shot versus 21 right now. And that's what we got. This one, Tampa Bay, Boston win the face-off. Carlo lobbed the puck on the defensive zone of Tampa Bay Lightning for the first icing of this penalty for the Boston. Sergachev now control the puck. Says at the red line. Control now. Kick out the puck on the offensive zone to Stamkos. Stamkos coming down. Stamkos at Ash Mark. Hold the puck all the way. Where they went out. Bring the puck to blind. Set up to Edmund. Edmund pass the puck to Edgel. But the puck to Kisharov. Kisharov to Sergachev. Looking about fire puck and miss the net belly. Go back on the right side. Recovery by Boston Bruins. Loud the puck for the second time for icing the puck. Less of the 1 minute and 20 seconds to go remaining on the power play. Back to Sergachev, the goal line. Sergachev skating the puck at the blind. Hold the puck all the way back. Drive the puck behind. Set up now by Brandon Point. Point to the red line. To the blind. Coming with speed. Change the direction of the blue line. Bring the puck now to Sergachev. Sergachev is coming now. Hold the puck at the blue line. That's chasing right now by the other side. Back to Kisharov at the blue line. Kisharov at the goal line. Back to Agel. Agel bring the puck to Kisharov. Kisharov hold the puck to Ashmak. Looking now. Back to at the goal line. Go back to Kisharov. Kisharov back to the blue line to Sergachev. Back to Kisharov. Kisharov now go at the blue line. Stick the puck. The puck got all of the play. The puck got all of the play. And then going to set up right now with 50 seconds remaining. Guys, on this power play on the Boston Bruins, and we're going to reset on neutral zone, and that's what we got so far. And the player are out of the gates, ready to rock and roll this third period. Out. Tampa Bay's coming out. A fire! Edmund missed the net. Rebound in front of the net. Still by the Boston Bruins. Loud the park for the third time of this penalty. 25 seconds to go remaining on the power play. 18 minutes to go remaining on the third period. Still a 4-1 Boston. Edmonds control park. Pass the park left side to Perry. Perry now. Unit number 2. Pass to Maryland. Manu lose the park. Recovery of Boston Bruins. Behind the net. Set up to Charlie Coy. Coy went out skating with the puck. Coy hold out the puck right there. Pass the puck in the zone. Turn around by the Tampa Bay Lightning. Bad play by the Boston Bruins. Back to Perry. Intercepted by the line. Dumping the puck by the Boston. We are even string and go back 5 versus 5. The puck go back behind the net. Recovery by Killorn. Killorn get the puck at the line. Coming back at the red line. Kick out the puck to Sonak. Dumping the puck by Ulmark. Ulmark intercepted the puck. Pass the puck to the right side. Intercepted the Boston Bruins. Back the puck to Taylor Hall. Taylor Hall battle for the puck in defensive zone. They're going to regroup. Taylor Hall play the puck behind in front of the Boucher. Now, Hall control the puck. Hall skating the puck. Hall in the neutral zone. Hall use the ball for himself. Don't put the puck on the side. Recovery by the Tampa Bay Lightning. No chance. Hall still the puck. Hall now at the goal line. Change the direction. Move the puck in front of Belmont. We had a penalty. And now going to get that power play of the Montreal for the Boston Bruins. Belmont upset about that one over there. And he got a 2 minute for tripping. Boston for the 4th time on the power play. And that's what we got so far. 4-1 Boston, 3-1 the Flame, 3-1 Devils, 2-0, and 2-1 the Toronto Maple Leafs. That's what we got so far. Like I said, we're going to follow up with the Toronto Maple Leafs. Good play-by-play, Danny. Thanks so much, everybody. Don't forget, guys, to click on the likes. Set up now on the left side of Vasilevsky, winning par Bergeron, prend le pas du blanc. Set up now by Toronto, pass Boston, back to Pasternak, pass to McEnroy, pass to Marchand. Marchand chasing one out by Kucherov, prend le pas to McEnroy. McEnroy hold the puck. Back to Marchand. Marchand holding the puck again. Back to McEnroy. Pass the cut to Pasternak. Shoot the puck. Block shot. Recovery by Pasternak on the back door. Back to Bergeron. Shoot the puck. Over the play of the net. It goes to a set on the right side of the Vasilevsky with 16:44 to go remaining on this power play. Welcome back, Alan Barnes. Anim, welcome. I wanted to quick come to say hi. All right, Anim, have an amazing, great night. Sweet dream. And I'll look forward to see you next time. Thank you so much. Don't forget, we are back tomorrow night for the Montreal Canadiens game, 7 o'clock. Go back behind the net, set up by the Boston Bruins. Love the puck. We're going to recovery by Marchand. Marchand pass the puck to Bergeron, I believe. Go back on the left side. Pass the puck left side to Pasternak. Power play for the Boston Bruins. Pass the puck a little bit to McEnroy. And intercept the puck in front of Brendan Angel. Battle for the puck with Marchand. Put the puck behind the net to DeBrusque. DeBrusque coming in front of the net. And back door! Oh, my goodness. Pasternak scored a goal on the back door. The Boston Bruins take the lead 5-1. Again, Tampa Bay Lightning 5. Great play by Pasternak and DeBrusque. And like this, the Boston Bruins take the lead at 5-1. Again, the Tampa Bay Lightning. Power play goal for the Tampa Bay Lightning. Second goal of the night on the power play. And Pasternak score for the Boston Bruins. What a play by DeBrusque. And nothing they can do about this one over there. And wow, Vasilevsky 5 goals tonight. That's not what we know about Vasilevsky about this. The Edmonton Oilers score, guys. Joseph, remember what I said? Don't sold too quick on the 13th goal. That's something you have to remember, guys. You never talk about something when you're on the straight in NHL because you're going to get burned. You open the door. That's a karma. That's been that way. And we'll be interested how the Edmonton is going to respond about this. But a turnover par le flanc for the puck. And a but. Come back right away. Boucher score. A turnover by the Boston Bruins. And the Boston Bruins take the lead. The Tampa Bay Lightning cut the goal at the lead from 4-3. Turnover by the Boston Bruins. Very bad play. LANHAM gave the puck to Nosek. And that way, they score. What a bad play by the Boston Bruins. Montgomery will not be happy about this one over there. Langham and Nozek and Carlo. Wow. That's not what you're looking for about this. And that Tampa Bay Lightning come back right there. Can they consist to scoring more goals? Maybe the momentum of the game could shift about that. Turn around right now by Myers down the part behind the net. Set up the Tampa Bay Lightning in the corner. But all the way back on the left. And behind the net of Maroon. Battle for the puck in front of Charlie Coy. But Boston recover the puck and bring the puck around Belmont. Intercept by the blind. Set up to Myers. Fire puck. Black shot. And then Myers, I don't know how he make the save. You never see anything. And Boucher score, guys, for the Tampa Bay Lightning is third of the year. Maybe it's first for the Tampa Bay Lightning. And then Pasternak score is 12th of the year. McEnroy and DeBrus have an assist. 3-1 Calgary. Look like they're going to be fine for tonight. But the Edmonton Oilers, guys, it's a RNH score. Assisted by Pudgy Javi and Cody Ceci. 2-0 the Jets. Toronto still 2-1 after 40 minutes. 1-1 the Blues are going to be on the power play. Avalanche still 1-0 almost at the end of the first period. That's what we got right now at all the game we have tonight in the NHL. Then Boston try to get back outside the zone, but controlling by Victor Edmond behind the net. Ran the puck around the board. All the way back at the blind to Killorn. Killorn control the puck. Killorn pass the puck to Edmond. Almost intercept, but finally find a way to Edmond, bring the puck in neutral zone. Battle in front of the bench by the Tampa Bay Lightning. Lob the puck behind the net of Ilmark. Recovered by Krejcik behind the net. Battle already was Krejcik. Yeah. Go back right now by Zaka. Zaka right now at the blind. The puck go outside the zone. Battle all the way behind. Vasilevsky intercept the puck. Bring the puck to the side to Killorn. Go back on the left side. Tampa Bay try to get the puck on the neutral zone. Intercept the Boston Bruins again. Set up the Cernak. Cernak pass the puck on the neutral zone. Intercept now by Nick Paul. Nick Paul battle for the puck behind the goal line. Reset now by McEnroy. McEnroy scared the puck. McEnroy use the board. Pass the puck on the neutral zone. Tip by Boston Bruins. Go slowly back on defensive zone. Reset by the defensive Kucherov. Kucherov pass the puck in front of the bench. Recovery all the way back by the Boston Bruins. Going to go McEnroy. Pass go DDD. Set up now in the neutral zone. Lob the puck beside. Recovery by DeBrus. They pass back to Marchand. Marchand the goal line. At the hash mark. Marchand ball lost the edge. Recovery by the Tampa Bay Lightning. Tompe the puck in the neutral zone. Intercept the Boston Bruins. Reset the Marchand. Pass the puck to the side. DeBrus coming. Fire the puck. Mazinski make a save with the blocker. Recovery by my God, I don't know. Sergachev, don't pay the puck behind Brennan Point. Don't pay the puck behind Ilmac. Run the puck by Boston Bruins. Go back at the blue line. Set up now by DeBrus. Lob the puck behind the net of the Vasilevsky. Chasing by Nozek. Nozek at the goal line. Chasing right now by the 28 for the Tampa Bay Lightning. Reset by now by the Tampa Bay and for the bench. And it was on. Pass the puck right there to Pokishin. Pokishin to kill him. Throw the behind to Perry bring the puck behind the net. Intercept by the Boston Bruins. Use the board and try to get up the line. Set up now by Myers. Pass the puck to Pokoshin. Pokoshin bring the puck behind the net. Set up a little bit too far for Perry. Tip back to Boston. Reset by Myers. Pinching the puck behind to back to Corey Perry. Corey Perry at the house. Behind the net. Back to Maroon. Pass the puck to Myers. Fire puck. Black shot in front of the net. Rebound. Another shot by Tampa Bay Lightning. Maroon. Killer recovery puck. Cannot build the shot to Pokoshin. Back to Myers. Myers coming down. Shoot the puck. Black shot by Ulmark. Rebound in front of the net. Boston love the puck. They're going to go all the way back to Vasilevsky. Play the puck, draw the puck behind the net with a little bit over 13 minutes to go remaining on this third period. Still 5-2 Boston Bruins. Both teams scored one goal during the third period, and we still with 13 minutes to go remaining on this game. 26 shots for the Tampa Bay Lightning, 24 for the Boston Bruins. We have new plus coming for both teams as a set now. Pelcher playing the puck to Cernak. Fire puck, miss the net belly. Go back on the left side, recovery for Tampa. Belmont's coming, shoot under the puck, miss the net completely. We battle on the left side, battle for the Boston Bruins. Recovery by Pelcher. Pelcher still the puck, draw the puck behind to Maroon. Shoot the puck for Cernak, intercept in front of the net. The puck behind the net of the Ulmark. Battle with Zanek. Now, momentum shifting after the second goal. The Tampa Bay Lightning. Boston struggled more and more. Finally, Ulmark said, you know what? I'm tired of this. I'm going to put the glove over the puck. I'm going to create a whistle. The New Jersey Devils score, guys. 4-2. Thomas Tatar score is 4th of the year. Mercer and Nico Oshara got an assist. 10 minutes to go remaining. The Flyers cut the lead, guys. 3-2. Farabee score. And now 3-2 for the Flame. 5-2 Boston. 2-0 the Jet, 2-1 Toronto, 1-1 the Ducks, 1-0 Predator, 1-0 Colorado. That's what we got so far. Very interesting game for complete the first 3 games of the night with almost all the 3 with 10 minutes, 11 minutes, 12 minutes to go remaining on this third period. So that's what we got, guys, at the Hockey Nation Live Show. If you don't mind sharing this website or the channel to your friends, we have to looking for more subscribers at the Hockey Nation. Thanks so much, everybody. Be out there. Go, let's go. Yann Michel Clissé, don't go nowhere. Real deal, no deal, and he's here. When it was the last time, versus Kit, let's 5. Yeah, sorry. Great point about this one over there. All my other fantasy player is Tata and the flame blowing again. Would be interesting, Randy. They still have a little minute to go. Would be. I still have a lot of minutes to see if they're going to make this happening or not. Flowers score, Randy. Yeah, 3-2 about this one. Tatar score like a hit, a second double with the puck on the air. It's sold out tonight, guys, at the ring at the Tampa Bay Lightning. I love those when I see that the puck behind the net. Oh no, it's a Toronto Maple Leaf. Matthews score. I just saw that one. 9 goals for Matthews, and now Matthews getting better. Now, should puck kill on, should puck in front of the net. Boston lobbed the puck all the way back on defensive zone. We're going to be another icing, I believe, with 12:07 to go remaining, guys, on this third period. Toronto 2-1. Luc Lafortune, thanks so much, everybody, to be a part of the show. Like I said, we're going to continue, guys, to check that dad shoulder shot deer, and my dad missed a deer, New York 9:45. Here we go. And sorry about that. There are about your dad. Then Danny he shoot a lot of shrimp. He don't miss anything about that. Danny is really an expert about the shrimp catching shrimp. He's always been great about this. Roger Delaney is in the house. Welcome aboard. Watching 49ers, but I would be on very so often. I hit the like. Thanks so much, Roger. Very kind of you to do that. Charge. Here we go. We're going to wait right now. The puck drop. The puck drop. We wait for a shot for the blue line for the Devils. And that's what we got so far. 27 shot for the Devils. Thanks so much, everybody. Face up on the left side of Ulmark. Ulmark have a great season so far. So back again, shoot a puck, miss the net belly, go back to the side, recover by Tampa Bay Lightning, go back on the cycling the puck, come back on the offensive zone, back to the back door, intercept by the Boston Bruins, going to use the puck in front of the bench, set up all the back to Brennan Point. Point draw the puck behind to Sergachev. Sergachev will go back to the left side, recovering now by the Tampa Bay Lightning. Pass the puck on the right side, 11 minutes to go remaining on this third period. Sergachev down the puck to the side, Tampa Bay attacking right now, bring the puck on the ball to Kucherov at the Ashmack. Kucherov bring the puck to the blue line, battle all the way by Krejcik, pass the puck on the side, Brennan Point shoot the puck, miss the net, back of the blue line. So now to Sergachev, shoot the puck, block again by the Boston Bruins, twice a block shot by the Boston. Very good about this Pasternak battle for the puck. With Krejcik, bring the puck down. Shoot the puck, miss the net again, back again at the blue line. Set up now behind the net from the young Cole. Pass the puck to the side, set up the Boston Bruins. Lob the puck into the zone. Cole going to recovery, and it was zone going waiting right now. Cole pass the puck on the Brennan Point. Point now, turn around. Pass the puck behind to Kucherov. Kucherov battle with LANHAM. Pass the puck to the side. LANHAM kick out the puck and down pin by the Boston Bruins. Back on the left side. Go back. Have a great day, RJ. Great time. They're going to turn the boys coming on the right side of the market is Brendan Edgel down around by the Boston Bruins. Pass the point to zone. Coming back on the other side. 1 versus 1. Hold the puck with there. Shoot the puck versus Q make a save on the right side of his pad. Bring the puck behind the net. But all the way back to under side. Set up now by the Tampa Bay Lightning. And the neutral zone. Still the puck by the Boston Bruins in front of the bench. We have a call, I believe, for slashing, I believe. Nick Foligno called that call again. Boston Bruins, that Tampa Bay Lightning for the third time on the power play. At some point, Tampa Bay going to pay off the power play. And what about a goal right now, guys? Coming back, Tampa Bay end the game with half of the game after the third period. 10 minutes to go remaining. Flames still 3-2. The Devils 4-2. Both game out less of 8 minutes to go. 5-2. Boston Bruins. We still at the end of the third period, at the end of the second period, and Toronto. And that's what it called. It was not Foligno. It was Charlie Coy who went behind it. Boston lost the puck. The puck cannot be stopped by Victor Edmond. The puck go behind the net of Vasilevsky. We have just reached, guys, the 10 minutes to go. Edmond recovered the puck right now. Sketty with the butt. Looking right now, left and right. Edmond to the red line. Kick up on the right side. Coming out by Corey Perry. Fire puck. Helmet, they say, rebounded that side. Don't pick up by Boston Bruins. Great play by the Boston Bruins. And down going icing for the second time, showing that power play go back right now by 1 minute, 90 seconds to go remaining on power play. Hetman pass the puck left side to Perry. Perry's coming out. Drive the puck behind to Maroon. Chasing it out by McEnroy or Marchand. Recovery by McEnroy. Bring it back by Maroon. Hetman's coming out. Manuel to Perry. Shoot the puck. And the boot! Nick Paul score. And the Tampa Bay Lightning, guys, come back in the game. 5-3 right now. An open door by Charlie Coy. And I'm telling you right now, it's not looking good if you are Boston Bruins. They still have the time to come back in this game. It's 5-3. And again, sloppy play by the Boston Bruins. And that's what turned around. And a great shot by Nick Paul. And Ulmark couldn't do anything about this one over there. And this cut the lead from 4-3. And now we have 2. Just give you an idea. It's never over until it's over. 4-2 the Devils, 3-2 for the Flame. Power play for the Flyers, by the way. And that's happening about this one. 9:21. We still have a lot of time to go. 8 goals this year for Nick Paul. Second goal of the night. Wow. That's a turnover from the Tampa Bay Lightning over the Boston Bruins. Right with Tampa score. Yep. Yeah, absolutely about this one over there. It's really bit open the door. Penalty after penalty. Bad play. Sloppy play. No Zek. Charlie Coy. And it would be interesting about this one over there. Now Jim Montgomery talked behind the bench to tell them, hey, guys, calm down here. Now Tampa Bay recovery. Tampa Bay's coming now. Kishar pass up on the side. Coming the right side of Ulmark. Turn around right away. Run the puck by Benja. Bring it back to Sonak. Sonak looking out. Pass over the blue line. Set up right away. Back in front of the net. The battle for the Tampa Bay Lightning. Keep control the puck at the Ashmack. Great play by the Tampa Bay. No call on that one over there. That Boston don't put the puck all the way back on the defensive zone. Edmonds going to recovery. We have a nice scene. We still have 9 minutes to go, guys. Remaining on this third period. You can see the momentum shifting. And now Asia not happy about the call. And they're going to reset. Rangers are quit. I found, look, that boost might lead. Thank you so much, Paul. Well, we got a game now, Luciano. Yep, that's where we have to go. We cannot go nowhere. Still 4-2 with 5 minutes to go. 3-2 for the Calgary Flame. That's what we're going to get right there. We wait for the back drop back behind the net. Reset by the Boston Bruins. Use the board. We're in the park behind the net, by the way. Going to reset DDD. Pass the back on the left side. Boston don't give a lot of goal per game. So the beginning of the season, tonight they gave 3. Marchand right now. Ran the puck, man. Vasilevsky. Intercept the puck. Draw the puck to Edmond. Pass the puck to Sonak. Sonak pass the puck to Kisharov. To Stenko. Pass the puck to Nick Paul. Nick Paul looking for a hat trick tonight. Loud the puck behind Ulmark. The puck bouncing to the left side. Recovery went out by Nick Paul. Chased by Boston Bruins. Puck intercept went out by Edmond. Bring the puck to the side. Boston try to get outside. Nick Paul intercept. Great play by Nick Paul. Contrôlé par de Ashmack. Sacking the puck behind the net à Ulmark. Contrôlé dans Tampa Bay Lightning. Looking now. Keep contrôlé par bring the puck behind the net. Intercept by the Boston Bruins to the board. Young ran the puck on the board. Pinch went up by Sergachev. Reset by the Boston Bruins. It's coming a 1-versus-1 by Pasnak. Pasnak in front of Edmond. Pasnak control the puck. Pasnak tried to get the puck around. Nick Paul steal the puck right there, but Pasnak don't play the puck. Intercept by the Boston Bruins coming out on the other side. Great stick by Sergachev. Back it down on the opposite side, bring the puck to the blue line, set up by Boston Bruins, back the puck to the set up now, back at the top shelf, Zacha shoot the puck, no chance, recovered by Boston Bruins, going to go to under the side, coming down by Boston Bruins, by LANHAM, don't play by behind Vasilevsky, get some time behind the net, no call from no referee on that one over there, Zacha pushing by Chelikoi, stick again, Koi and Sergachev, very upset between both of them, but no call for the referee. Go back to Boston Bruins, going to reset now. Down by Charlie Coy, bring the puck left side to Tyler Hall. Hall ran the puck around board, bring the puck out of the way at the blue line. Turn around right away at the goal line. At the Ashmack, shoot the puck. Save and front of net by percussion. Bring the puck to Tyler Hall. Bring the puck to the DDD. Come the puck on the side. Turn around right away by McEnroy. And from the bench shot, Boston Bruins going to reset on defensive zone. 4 checking by the Tampa Bay Lightning 2-2. Now use the puck of Boston Bruins to get the puck outside the zone. Another great play by the Tampa Bay Lightning. Keep the puck in the zone. We have Belmar. We have Belcher. We have Bergeron. The puck go outside the zone of Boston Bruins. Don't play the puck behind Vasilevsky with less of 7 minutes to go remaining. Vasilevsky right now behind the net by the percussion. Pass the puck to the side. Cold by the puck to percussion. Percussion went out with Belmar. Lob the puck into the zone. Intercept the Boston Bruins, but no chance. The puck go back to Belmar. Bring the puck behind the net of the Ulmark. Leave the puck behind it. Go back to the defenseman by Boston Bruins. Skating with the puck, holding back the puck left side. Can be the DeBrus. DeBrus coming out. Down the puck for himself in the corner. Chasing with Sonak and DeBrus. DeBrus still the puck right there. Chasing by Sonak and DeBrus. Now Sonak loses the helmet. They have to go on the bench. Recovery by Point. Points to the puck to Kucherov. Kucherov led the puck into the zone. Reset by Boston Bruins. Down the puck. No delay offside. Go back to Vasilevsky. No chance to intercept the puck. Go behind the net by Edmund in front of Zacha. Zacha, Edmund battle for the puck. Recovery by Agel. Agel right now bring the puck in neutral zone. Intercept by Boston Bruins and the offensive zone. Keep the puck at the blind. Control bring the puck behind the goaltender. Reset of Boston Bruins point in front of the net. They get by Krejcik. And the back door. And the left side. Pass next to the puck, miss the net all the way back. Great play by Boston Bruins. Don't play puck left side. Brandon Point coming back on offensive. Drive the puck behind to Kucherov. We have offside of the blind. We're going to reset with less 6 minutes to go. What a position for Boston Bruins on that one. Great play by Krejcik and Pasternak. But Nick Paul scored 2 goals tonight for the Tampa Bay Lightning. Is that not good enough right now? 5-3 Boston Bruins getting Tampa Bay Lightning with less than 6 minutes to go remaining on this third period between both teams. We're going to check around the league what we have. The Flame 3-2. The Devils score 5-2. Sharakovich. This past weekend we get 13 W for it was a call from Joseph, by the way. 3-2 the Flame. They're hanging there, guys. 3-2. Again, the Flyers. That's what we got. 5-3. Boston Bruins with 5:52 to go remaining. It's very interesting. ENORTAP is in the house tonight. It seems like Pittsburgh won't rebuild. That's what some score. Please keep it like that. About this 31 likes. Don't forget, guys, click on the like. We appreciate everybody. Don't forget, we're going to move to the after this game rapidly to go to the Toronto Maple Leafs. If the empty net for the Boston Bruins guy, we're going to jump in on the last period for the Toronto Maple Leafs. It's just a question of time, and we appreciate everybody to be a part of the Hockey Nation show tonight. Here we go. We have to wait for the TV timeout to be done completely before we consider the resume of the play-by-play tonight. We just want to remind you the 3-star of the week, guys. Sidney Crosby, first star of the week, guy. What a performance of Crosby this week with the Pittsburgh Penguins. 11 points and 7 game and 4 games, guys. Martin Jean got a 3rd star of the week, so great performance overall. For the 3-star of the week. We're going to wait right now in the neutral zone, set up by Boston Bruins, coming back on the neutral zone, tip the puck behind Vasilevsky, go back behind by Prokoshin, bring the puck around the board, back to Perry. Perry battle for the puck and no chance. Reset by Pelcher, playing the puck to the side. Don't put the puck behind the goaltender of Ulmark. Chasing right now by LANHAM behind the net. LANHAM try to get back. Turn around by Ulmark. Shoot the puck. Shoot the puck. Pelcher make a save by Ulmark. Great play. Now go back. Toronto Boston's coming here. 2 versus 1. It's coming out by the back door. For new shooting score. What a save by by Vasilevsky on the blocker. What a save by, again, Taylor Hall, guy. We have to see this at 2-1. A great pass by Charlie Coy on the back door. And Taylor Hall got steal by Vasilevsky on the right arm. I believe it was a block shot. Or maybe Taylor Hall. But what a play by Vasilevsky, guys. Keep the team in the game at that moment with a little bit over to do. The Flames score, guys, at 18:08. It looked like it's not an empty net. And the Flames take the lead 4-2 again. The Flyers go behind net, set up by Nebraska. Nebraska battle all the way back on the left side, set up by Cernak. Cernak pass the puck to the side to Sergachev coming on the offensive zone. Keep the puck to the side, go behind. Brennan Point coming back on the back door. Great stick by the Boston Bruins. Because it was on the back door over there. So going to see that over there. Go back on the defensive zone of the Boston Bruins. Go back behind the net. Set up by the Boston. Take the puck in front of the net. Go back slowly back behind the defensive zone. Reset by Sergachev. Less than 5 minutes to go remaining on this third period. Still 5-3. Now Sergachev skating the puck. Hold the puck. Pass the puck left side to Stankols. On the run right there. Stankols control the puck. Run the puck around the board. All the way behind the side in front of McEnroy and Point. Boston going to recovery. It's coming inside. 2 versus 2. A bit too far for Zaka. Zaka now defensive zone hit right there. And controlé par le Boston Bruins. The Tampa Bay Lightning. Intercept par le Boston Bruins. Pass the puck to the side. Controlé la Ketchuk's coming. Fire the puck. Vasilevsky make a big save. Right by the Tampa Bay Lightning. Don't play the puck in the zone. To Kucherov use the board. Don't play the puck behind the net of Ulmark. Recovery by McEnroy. McEnroy battle for the puck. Reset now. By Zaka. Zaka on the right, left side, Krejcik. Put the puck. Now, still by now by Agel. He's just coming. Shoot the puck. Black shot in front of that by McEnroy. Recovery by Agel. Agel battle for the puck. Went out. Hold the puck. By the puck went out to Nick Paul. Shoot the puck. Nick save by Elmark. No rebound. We're going to get that. As this is the time for what? The final countdown at the Hockey Nation live show. TV time out. Don't go nowhere to finalize this game between the Boston Bruins and the Tampa Bay Lightning. The Jet 3-0. Here we go. The New Jersey 5 at Edmonton 2. The Devils score 5-2. Take some RJ. We appreciate that. I lost every game about that one over there. We're going to wait for the TV timer coming back, and we're going to go on the diamond. Down Danny T. The Flame 5-2, guys. Have a little score. Jet 3-0 for the Jets. Josh Morrissey score. We have 30 up. I pick up Carolina because Kate told me to. I blame her, Chicago. Yep, you have to blame someone. Don't forget, guys, to click on the likes. That'd be awesome. We have to wait right now for the TV timer to finish a little bit longer. What we expect, less than 5 minutes to go remaining, guys, on this game between the Calgary, between the Lightning and the Boston Bruins. 34 shot, guys, for the Tampa Bay, and 28 for the Boston Bruins. We are the most at the end of this game. Like I said, if ever we have a lead by 3 goals, we're going to move on. 13 shot versus 7 guys for the shot on the third period. Advantage Tampa Bay Lightning, still 5-3. And for so far, not coming back, Luciano. Go back on the left side right now on the Ulmark. It's going to be Nick Paul. Nick Paul looking for a hat trick, score 2 goals tonight for the Tampa Bay Lightning. Face to Bergeron. But the Boston win the face-off. Allowed the puck by Boston Bruins. The goal back on the defensive zone. Empty net for the Tampa Bay Lightning, guys, with less than 4 minute battle for now by Edmund. Edmund's coming back. A long stretch by the zone by Brennan Point. Point skating right now with speed. Brennan the puck on the board all the way back to the left side. Just right now, the ball back at the blank, set up by Edmond, bring the puck to the side. Ball over away by Boston. The puck go outside the zone. No icing. Go back right now by the Boston Bruins. Dumping the puck in the neutral zone, set up by Edmond. Going to regroup to set up empty net for the Tampa Bay Lightning. Controlled by Boston Bruins. Pass the puck to the side. Controlled right now. Shoot the puck bouncing on the right side of the net. And no chance to score. Go recovery by Corey Perry. Perry scanning with the puck in front of Krejcik. Perry control the puck at the blue line. On the pass the puck to the side. Don't be back in the side. They're set by the Tampa Bay Lightning by Boston. Pass the puck to the side. Shoot the puck. We have an empty net. The puck go out of the play. Bad play. Sergachev just saved a goal for the Boston Bruins. Again, the Boston Bruins with a stick. The puck go out of the play with less than 3 minutes to go remaining on this period. We have a storm at DANY house. Tampa pull the goalie with 3 minutes left, coach. Yep. Good night, you guys. Adam Bonnes. Vlasiski back in the net. Tied with the 2020 Devil 30 game win. Congratulations, Joseph. What effect that Flame come back with a 5-2 and Devils beat the Edmonton Oilers tonight. Go back without Nemisevic, Nemisekov going to now pass the puck to Nick Paul. Nick Paul's coming now on the neutral zone, coming back, down the puck for himself behind the net, set up now by Boston Bruins. Great checking right there. The puck go behind the net. Ulmark battle for the Boston Bruins. Check right now. Great play by the Boston Bruins. The stick of the Boston now. They use the ball to puck outside the zone. The puck bounces in the pack on defensive zone, set up by Sergachev. Vasilevsky still in the net. Reset out by Boston Bruins in the neutral zone. Keep controlling the puck by Taylor Hall behind the goaltender. Shoot the puck in front of the net. No chance. The puck down the center. Boston intercepts the puck back again to McElroy, I believe, or left side. Controlled by Pasnak. Change the direction. Ball all the way back by Sonak. Sonak loses the puck on the left side. Recovered by Taylor Hall. Taylor Hall hold the puck behind the net. Set up now. Sonak still the puck all the way back on the left side. Recovered by Sergachev. Sergachev back the puck to Sonak in front of the Charlie Coy, the Tampa Bay Lightning on the neutral zone. Don't play puck on defensive zone of the Boston Bruins. Reset on out behind the net. Less than 2 minutes to go remaining on this game. Go back on Tampa Bay on the neutral zone. Don't play puck behind. Intercept again by Boston Bruins. Go back to DeBrusque. DeBrusque try to get around. No chance. Intercept by Edmond. Still Vasilevsky in the net at this moment. Go back to DeBrusque. Back the puck behind the net. Marchand recovery. And going to have a whistle for ice stick. Go back outside the zone on the neutral zone. That's what we got so far since the beginning of the less of 2 minutes to go. 5-2 Calgary, then 5-2 for Edmonton. Was a double. Mr. Bob Brucey is in the house. Montreal over Boston in the playoff. I need them to win 5-3 Chicago. And that's what we got. Randy Walkman says 4-2 and did not go for the Flame. Go back on the left side. Hey, Coach, William Snyder is in the house. Just great backstage to Mike Lessons. Got the, all right, no problem, William. We'll go back right now by Marchand. Marchand shoot the puck. Block shot by Vasilevsky. Bring the puck behind the net. Other him, 29 shot for the Boston Bruins. Wet 1 minute, 17 seconds to go remaining. Edmonds shoot the puck in the neutral zone. Don't play the puck behind the net. By intercept Boston Bruins anyway. But it's still the puck went up by Kucherov. Pass the puck right side of the point, I believe, running the puck. Vasilevsky will go back on the bench. Empty net for the Tampa Bay Lightning. Shoot the puck by Brendan Points coming out. Point control the puck behind the net. Chasing by the Boston Bruins. Set out the puck, Corey Perry. Perry by the puck to Point. Point running the puck to Killorn. Killorn to Kucherov at the hash mark. Kucherov now set up. Pass the puck to Killorn. Back to Kucherov. Kucherov's looking now. Kucherov keep controlling. Turn around. Kucherov now looking. Killorn. Killorn the back door. Intercepted out by the Boston Bruins. Edmund shoot the puck. Rebound. Received by Edmund. Point. They'll go back to by Perry, recovered by Boston Bruins. Boston control the puck, pass the puck to the side at the half net, bring the puck, intercept by Edmund, through generous by the Boston Bruins. Reset up Tampa Bay, back to Kucherov. Kucherov hold the puck on the back door. Left back corner, back to Brennan Point. Point hold the puck, back again to Stanko. Stanko in front of the net, no chance. Back to Kucherov. Kucherov the blind, back again to Point. Point to Kucherov. Kucherov's coming down, bring the puck behind the net. 13 seconds to go. Back to Kucherov. Kucherov hold the puck. Kucherov at the goal line, in front of the net. He'll make a save in front of Perry. Rebound all the way back. Everybody look, try to get the puck. Showed up by the Boston Bruins with 3 seconds to go. Pasnak shoot the puck, intercept by Sergachev. This game is over. The light is off because the Boston Bruins win tonight by the score of 5-3 at the Amelia. And the Boston Bruins are a record of 17-2. They won the last 7 games. This game is over, guys. A great game for the month for the Boston Bruins. Again, the Tampa Bay Lightning. After the last 1-0, they come back with a couple of goals straight, and that's the final score, guys, on between both teams. I'm going to shut down this one. With that, we're going to go in direction of the Toronto guys. Going to follow up. Final score 5-3 Boston Bruins, and that's what we got. 5-2 the Flame again the Flyers. 5-2 Devils again the Oilers. The Jet 3-0. And we have 13 minutes 55 to go. If I can get that goal, we're going to get it. Just talking about what happened in Winnipeg Blue Bottle last night. I don't know. I don't watching the CFL. Dan, thanks to be with us tonight. Can I get a game tonight? We'll see if we get that game on. Answer all your second answer. William Snyder. I'm looking for the game. Find the game on the NHL Network. I don't know if which channel is it, so I have to go one by one, guys. So good, Minor, go. There you go. I got the game. Now go back to Minor. Minor, hold the puck all the way back over there. 14 seconds. Pass up on the side. Just don't show the puck. Recovery behind the net by Kerfoot. Behind the left side. Go back to Kerfoot. Minor, show the puck. Black shot in front of the net by Tavares. And Allen is going to get out the puck zone. 13:54 to go remain, guys. That's why I am on my screen. Rather with 26 shots versus 18 for the Islanders. Kerfoot's coming on offensive zone. Show the puck on the opposite corner for a rebound. Intercept now by Wallstrom, I believe. Paris is on the ice. Wallstrom still the puck. Wallstrom control the puck. Pass the puck left side to Manfield. Manfield's coming out. 3 versus 3. Go back to Belzar. Barzal. Go right now. Recovery par l'Islander. Shoot the puck again. Black shot par the Toronto. Controlé par Barzal. Bring the puck left side blue. Shoot the puck in front of the black shot by Nylander. Go back outside zone. Going to recover in the zone. Finally, Matthew Barzal is going to recover the puck. Going to drop the puck behind. And going to go to the left side. And the Tampa and the Islanders going to change the direction, go to reset. It's still 2-1 Toronto. Can they handle the puck at the game tonight? Intercept the Barzal, pass the puck to Lee. Lee on offensive zone, bring the puck behind Charles Green onto other side. The recovery went up by Wallstrom, bring the puck other side of the blind. Set up now. Shoot the puck, Pelach, bring the puck on the other side. Go back now to Pulock. Pulock on the back door. Turn around. Intercept by Toronto, but keep controlling by Islanders. Barzal control puck. Shoot the puck, miss the net. The puck got all the play. And that's what we got right now. We're going to reset on the defensive zone of the Toronto Maple Leafs. 12:43 to go remaining on the third period. Go Leaf, go Michel Cloutier. Calls ready for the Hawks at the app game on the 25th. Yep, Friday afternoon at 2 o'clock p.m. Chicago. The Chicago lost yesterday 5-3 against the Pittsburgh Penguins. And the Philadelphia last five score 5-3 yesterday against the Columbus Blue Jackets. Never thought Argo will win this ENORTAP. Thanks for Frenchy Quiz. Don't need to pick 5 answers. Hopefully, William, your testing was better for your driver license at your quiz, Frenchy Quiz. Sorry about that, William. It was too easy to tell you that about this one over there. We have to wait now. The game come back. We have a TV timeout. If you listen to me, you will win the Frenchy Quiz. Blues 1-1 after 20. The Coyotes take the lead 2-1, guys, over the Nashville Predator. Colorado hanging there 1-0. 2 more games at 10:30 tonight, guys. The Canucks hold the Golden Knights and the Sharks hold the Senators. We have to wait the game restart, guys. So that's what we are. We have TV timeout. Can the Toronto handle the New York Islanders tonight? Will be interesting. And a couple of close games tonight. Very entertaining game tonight at the Tampa Bay Lightning. We have Raleigh hit Palmieri. Both teams struggle. Look like Raleigh is out. Oof, that looking good, guys. Morgan Raleigh is out. Is it what I heard? Anybody want to confirm with me? I After he hit Palmieri, they go back behind the net. Allender control the puck in the corner. Bring the puck to the blue line. Set it now by Thompson. Bring the puck to the side. DDD. Howe. Shoot the puck. Intercept now by Bovidi. Bring the puck behind the lead. No chance. Back again to Thompson. Shoot the puck. Black shot by Toronto Maple Leaf. Finally recovery by Camp. Camp bring the puck to the right side. Don't pay the puck. Intercept by right bad play by the Toronto Maple Leaf. It was Malgin. Now we'll go back behind the net. Set up now by Islanders. Ender lead the captain. Pass the puck to Howe. Howe pass the puck to Thompson. Fire the puck. Charles Green make a good save on that one over there with 82.3 miles per hour with a little bit over 12 minutes to go coming in. Islanders show some kind of momentum right now. And like I said, Morgan Riley could be out of the game if something know this. So it would be great if you're watching the game live. Look like he's out. Charles Green at home is 1-1 since the beginning of the season with over 2 point something over. I was stuck with so all the got at 95 cents. Bring from Kiwi Wiki Mark William. Face out now behind the net. Set up now behind Charles Green chasing Islanders. Win the battle all the way back. On the other side, go there into Barzell. A little bit too far. Justin Holt cannot get the puck. Go back behind the net. Matthews recover the puck. Pass the puck to Nylander. Pass the puck left side to Manor. Matthews. Matthews coming out. Matthews hold the puck. Fire the puck. A black shot by the defenseman. Turn around by Barzell. Lob the puck behind and set. Set up now by the Toronto Maple Leaf. Run the puck on the board. A little bit too far for Michael Bonding. Pass the puck behind the net to Matthews. Run the puck a little bit too far for Nylander. Pass the puck on the side by the Toronto Maple Leaf. Turn around behind the net. Intercept by Matthew Barner. And Barzell control the puck. Barzell now in front of the bench of the Toronto Maple Leaf. Now coming back on the offensive zone. Hold the puck all the way back. Keep controlling the puck. Turn around. Now check the direction. Control the puck all the way back. And bring the puck behind. And controlling right now on the back door. Shoot the puck. A black shot by Toronto Maple Leaf. Matthews try to get back outside the zone. That will be differently set up all the way back over there. Go back behind the net, but Matthews pass the puck. Matthews got hit almost like a tripping set up now by Barzell. Now we have a call, I believe. We have someone right there. We have a fight right now. Wallstrom with Sadin, I believe. And we're going to get that way with that. Wallstrom and Sadin and nothing else happening. And we have see the call right there. Matthews got tripping by Wallstrom, and we'll see if we have power play for the Toronto Maple Leaf. Switch to Toronto coach Luc Lafortune. Yeah, that's where I am. I guess how electric better. I know hockey. I was stuck with your answer about this. What do you up like my prediction about this? 11:08 to go, guys. At the third period, still 2-1. Look like both of them got a 5 minute no power play for Toronto. Arizona up 2-1, and at the second King of Gamer, yeah. Power play Toronto, yeah, we got that call over there. Face off on the right side of the Zorokin, winning by the Islanders, winning by Toronto, Manor hold the puck, pass the puck left side, back to Nylander. Nylander hold the puck all the way back, holding the puck all the way back, skating at the Ashmack, bring the puck to the blue line. Set out now by Jordan. We know Morgan Riley is out of the game, guys. Back to Matthews. Matthews back to Giordano. Giordano hold the puck. Giordano back to Nylander. Holding the puck to Ashmack. Back to Manor. Manor hold the puck all the way back. Manor at the goal line. Back to Nylander. Set up to Giordano. Back to Nylander. Fire puck. Block shot. Rebound. Great save by Zorokin. Rebound in front of the net. Nylander lobbed the puck behind. Great play by Zorokin with a block shot. Going to reset behind the net of the goaltender of the Charles Green. Giordano set up. We're almost at the halfway of the third period. Power play Toronto with 1:12. Skinny went out by Manor. Manor to the blue line. At the red line. Control the puck. Manor hold the puck. Manor change the direction. Down the round right there. Too much. Down under still the puck. Going to dump onto the puck behind the net of Charles Green. I thought you were going to comment on fantasy hockey. Go back on the left side. Get now. We're now reset by the Toronto Maple Leaf. Unit number 2. Control the puck all the way back by Giordano. Pass the puck neutral zone. Tip and out by Kerfoot. Chasing the puck by Pierre Egbar. Ekval the Kerfoot battle for the puck all the way in front of Josh Bailey. Back on the left side. Mike Bunting putting part of the blue line. Interception out by Islanders coming out the right side. Battle for the way back over there. Great play by the Islanders coming to the left side. And in front of net. Great play by the Islanders, but turn around by the Toronto Maple Leafs. They are coming back now at 3 versus 2. Hold the puck over there. Kick out. We have an offside. What a bad play by Pierre Ekval. 3 versus 2. Drop the puck after what a bad play by Pierre Ekval. That's frustrated when you see that. Again, this confirmed, guys. Morgan Rielly is out with an injury after he hit with Palmieri. And that's what we get so far. What a chance for the Islanders. And then, wow. We're going to reset now on the neutral zone. 9:33 to go remaining. 25-second power play. 28 shot, 20 for the Toronto. One more rush or one more time for the Toronto to set up the power play. Go back, like I said, back to Matthews. Matthews now. Pinch right there. Don't pin the puck. Intercept by the Islanders. Want to reset. Love the puck. Really bad play by the Toronto. Go back behind the Justin Hall. Justin Hall, guys, on the power play. Oh, my God. Go back on that side at the blue line. Keep controlling the red line. Hall control the puck. Pass the puck left side. A little bit bad play again by Justin Hall. Reset by Mainfield. 2 shots on the power play on that one. Recovery went out by Matt Martin recovery, leave the puck by William Nylander. The Toronto going to reset. New players coming for the New York Islanders. Going to lob the puck and the zone by the Toronto. Shankrock will recover the puck, bring to Carl Green. Another bad play by Toronto. What the heck is that play over there? Wow. The defense of the Toronto right now is not looking good. All the way back over there. They'll go back right now, finally get out by the Toronto Maple Leafs. Justin Hall in front of the bench, in front of Ashton Reese, recovery by the Islanders. Go back to Barzal. Barzal's now looking. Barzal love the puck behind Child Green. Leave the puck to the side to Lindgren. Control the puck behind the net. Go DD set up now by Giordano. Now Toronto play at 4 defensemen right now. Go back in the corner. Set up that Bouvier. Set up that Toronto Maple Leafs. Still the puck right away. Back at the blind by Thompson. Back to DD. Set up by Howe. Howe to Thompson. Thompson looking out. Thompson love the puck corner by Barzal. Barzal keep control the puck at the end. Change the direction. Back again to Thompson. Thompson's coming down. Thompson the back door. Thompson, great play by Giordano. Pushing right away. Thompson keep controlling. Back the puck to blind by Howe. Howe is getting back right now on the back end. Love the puck at that Barzal. Barzal back to Howe. Howe to Thompson. Fire! Shoot the puck. Rebound in front of the net. Turn around over there. Now Toronto love the puck in the zone. Oh, it was -1 for Toronto Maple Leafs. 7:40 to go remaining in the third period. Still 2-1 for the zone over the Islanders. Go back, new plus coming for both teams. Toronto was very close on that one. Set up now by Pulock. Pulock pass the puck left side. On the zone. Continue shoot the puck and shot going to make a save. No rebound. We're going to reset on the left side after a shot of Brooke Nelson. And it will be regroup. Toronto play with 4D right now. Is Sandin on the penalty box, and Morgan Rielly left the game, guys, during the second period or the beginning of the third period after he hit face-to-face with Palmieri. That's what we got. Mikro Shock is in the house. The Devils are kicking right. Absolute another. I will be fell asleep on the stream. Let's see what we have here. Franco, welcome back in the house. Kane cut 3-1. Avalanche Style tied 1-1. And that's what we got here. Franco, so coach, if Quebec media are focusing on Pierre Gervais book, most have not read it, but said 15% okay, 5% bad. Let's read it before we come to some conclusion. Yeah, the reason why, Franco, is because a lot of people mentioned what he said in the book. Effect like Dominic Trump lost his locker room. Piquet Subban was not very good as a teammate. Matt Patrick was not a good captain. And he mentioned a couple of names like that in the book. That's pay attention about this, Franco. Whatever, I did not read it, by the way. I am, there you go. Franco, we spoke about it on the one show today. You are correct. The Bills, maybe. That's what not the best team in the NHL right now. Great stuff. I'm not caught up on with previous coach video. Not a problem. Franco, thanks so much, Franco, to be a part of the show. Guys, we're going to consider to go cover this game at Toronto versus the Toronto versus Islanders. Islanders tried to tie the game. That's what they're looking for. Again, we're going to see a couple of score. Look like a Dallas tied the game 1-1, guys. 3-2 the Jet. The Carolina guys score. Cut the lead from 2 at 1:36 to go. The Toronto hanging there 2-1. The Ducks 1-1. The Coyotes 2-1. The Stars score. Jason Robinson score. And that's what we got over there. So the Carolina Candy tie the game will be interesting. It's 3-3. The Carolina Hurricane guys tie the game. Wow. 3 goals, guys. And 4 minutes for the Carolina Hurricanes. Unbelievable about that one over there. So go back by Islander, by the partner Nelson, leave the part to the side. Coming back now on the offensive zone. Islander intercept up the zone, Maple Justin Holt bring the part to around the board. They go back outside zone, defensive zone. Hit the likes, friends. Thank you so much, Michel Clissi. The Carolina Hurricane guys tied the game 3-3 and empty after they played 6-5. Now Toronto attacking right now. Shoot the puck. So again, make a save. Rebound by the New Canada Barzell. Barzell coming back on offensive zone. Turn around, change the direction, come back on defensive zone. I know what's on the wheel, but leave the warm-up show at 6 o'clock. Go back on the other side. Go DD set up by main field. Wow, yep, 3-3 over there. Toronto 2-1. Go back behind the net. Set up now by the goaltender shot going. Barzell right out for the puck on the other side. Go back on the neutral zone. Set up now by Manfield. What? We have a call right there way for ice stick, I believe, with 6:15 to go remaining on the third period. That's what we got. The Canes got the Hurricane tied the game, guys. 3 goals on the 4 minute and 38 seconds at the end of the game. 3 goals. Slavin, first of the year. Shevnikov, 13 of the year. Nekash is 9 of the year. They lead 2-1. And that's what we got right now. Highlanders tried to come back in the game with over 6 minutes to go remaining. We know that Toronto played without Morgan Riley, got injured. And now going to reset by the Highlanders. Pass the ball to the side. Here going to battle for the puck in the zone. Set up by Michael Bunting, I believe. Recovery by the Toronto Maple Leafs. Go back on the defensive zone. Going to go DDD. Going to reset. I have the King. Thanks for the update, King. Luciano. About this one over there. Will be interesting what happening with that game over there. We have a whistle with 5:47 to go remaining on this period between both teams. TV timeout. Carolina said they tie out the game. Yep, so right about this one. 1-1 the Blues. The Coyotes 2-1. 1-1 Avalanche at the half of the game. Very low score between Colorado and Tampa Bay. Franco, do you have an English version of the book? And after that, Danny can read the book for you in English at your bedtime the night. So in after when you go to bed, at your bedtime, you can call Danny. And Danny is going to give you the chapter number 1 of the book for the next couple of days. We have a TV timeout, guys. We'll just wait for the game come back. We have still 4-3. 10 game on the program tonight. 10 game on the program right now, guys. A lot of good game. We are on overtime and Winnipeg right now. As far as that Benadish, here we go, Franco. That's a good one about this one over there. Like I said, overtime and Jets and Hurricane would be interesting. Can Carolina come back? This would be a blow for the Jets if they lose this game tonight. All right, score tonight. What the heck? ENORTAP said. And I'm going to go on the left side. Wait for the puck drop right there. I know the puck. I'm behind a little bit, guys, on this live streaming NHL network. Charles Green does a good job so far, handle the New York Islanders. Can have nothing to lose now. King, right? Absolutely right. Face out at the left side of the Hurricane. Recovery by Islanders. Bring the puck around the board. Dumping the puck behind Charles Green. Chasing by Justin Hall. We have a call all the way back at 5:41 to go. Power play Boston 2-4. Tampa Bay 1-3. RJ. Yeah, possible. I'm not too much there anymore, RJ, but thanks for letting me know. I'm going to fix this right now. Thanks so much, RJ. Good thing I did not copy you, and I thought William Snyder said that. The ball behind the net, reset by Islanders. Going to try to get it back outside zone a little bit. 5 minutes to go. Now I'm going to be on your right. You need to lift the channel. Go back behind the net, front of the net. The bounce right now. Shoot it back. Back behind the net. Recovery by the Toronto. Great opposite for the Islanders. Lab the pipe by the Toronto Maple Leaf. Another one with 5:23 to go remaining on this period. Overtime, it's still 3-3 the Jet. And Toronto is still 2-1 at 4:48 to go. And the Blues are starting the third period 1-1 over there. And the third period start in Nashville 2-1 Coyotes, 1-1 almost at the half of the game between Saddlers. 2 more games start at 10:30 tonight, guys. The Vancouver Canucks. 8-14 the shot. Here we go. I go behind the net battle for the Toronto Maple Leaf back at the blue line, set up by Admiral Calendars. Battle all the way back, then finally back outside the zone. They're going to reset on defensive zone by the boss. But Islanders going to go DD. They're going to dump it at the left side of the Charles Green. Recovery by the Jody Ben. Go back on the left side. Go back to the right side to Kerfoot. Should have puck messed up net barely. Battle all the way back by Jordan Ben, I believe. Go back outside the zone. Set up now. Fire puck Lindgren. Miss the net barely. Go back in front to Lee. And then battle for the puck down. But the puck go outside zone by Sandin. Go back to another side behind the net of Thompson. Battle behind the net with less of 5 minutes to go remaining on this game between the Islanders and the Toronto Maple Leaf. The shot for the blue line and going intercept by Sorokin. That's Cleveland. 30 shots in the beginning of this game. Still 2-1. Toronto can't find a way to win tonight 2-1 or an empty net. That's going to be a very interesting thing. It's 16 the best start of the NHL history. They are 17-2 right now. They won tonight. I don't think so. Something we have to go this one over there. Luciano say, if they can win, I will be 5-0. The Luciano, wow. How many like do we have now? Not many, Dan. It's a very slow night tonight. But great question. No, I cannot check right now, but the Jet won 4-3, guys. Morrissey scored a second goal of the game. Winnipeg Jet beat the Hurricane by the score 4-3 and overtime. Confirm on that one over there. Would you to play with the app for US $1 million or for the military for 1.5? Redal ask this. I will go Redal with the Montreal Canadiens, in my opinion, for me. 38 likes so far. Not too bad overall, guys. Shoot the puck for Toronto. Miss the net completely. Recovery now on the left side. Go back to Islanders. Coming back on defensive zone. Islander attacking right now on the right side of Charles Green. Hold the puck over there. Fire the puck on the back door. Intercept on the Islander. Toronto attacking back again. 3 versus 2. Back to Matthews and the Islander. Islander attacking on the way back. Turn around at the goal line. Bring the puck behind the net to Matthews. Matthews keep the puck to the Islander. Chasing right now. Still the puck by Islanders. Control by the Ashmark. Control par the back door, shoot up in front of the net, tip in front of the net, no chance. The puck outside the zone by the Toronto. And it's going to reset on the defensive zone by Giordano. Go back on the side, hold the puck all the way back on defensive zone. Go back, Duty, set up now, pass the puck into the zone, control it right now by Toronto. Don't put the puck behind the net of the goal line. Set up now by the Islanders. Toronto hold the puck all the way back at the goal line. At 3:22 to go remaining on the third period. Back again by Pierre Ekbal. Throw the puck behind to Pajot. Pajot pass the puck to the side. Battle behind the net. Go back down by Toronto. Hold the puck. Fire puck. Miss the net. Belly. Rebound went out by Josh Belly. Belly control the puck. Pass the puck to the side. And from the bench, reset by Islander. Don't pay by behind the goaltender. Cal Green. Pass the puck to the side. Intercept now by Belly. Belly shoot the puck. And then they score. What a bad play by the Charles Green on that one over there. Bad Toronto. Oh my God. Charles Green just gave the puck. So the goal is by Josh Bailey, assisted by Charles Green, and they tied the game 2-2. Wow. And that's what we got on that one over there. And after the Toronto have a great shot, and now the puck go all the way. What the heck? That's Charles Green. Point. That's a problem is Charles Green and nothing else. You cannot blame anybody as the goaltender just gave the goal. Like, we complain a lot about Jake Allen, we complain about Motembo, but wow. 16 giveaway puck by the Toronto Maple Leafs tonight. Nashville at 3, Arizona 2. Absolutely right about this. Look, what a bad play by the goaltender. Now, Islanders going to get a momentum. Well, it was just tied 2-2. Don't pay the ball behind the net of the Toronto. The pressure is going to go over the Toronto right now. The puck bouncing behind, icing by Toronto. 2:34 to go. Could be Wasco. It could have been Murray and net. 8:01, so two Toronto Islanders. You're absolutely right about this. Welcome back, 8:01. Face out of the left side, Campbell. Look. Yeah, Campbell was not. The net was Skinner tonight. They go back outside of Toronto. Another icing the puck. The puck goes slowly back behind Thompson. Pullak. Pullak went out, which is in Parker foot. Go back on the side. Bailey somehow scored to make it 2-2. TH, you're absolutely right about this. Go back for Toronto. Go back to the left side. Go DDD. Set up now by the Toronto Maple Leafs. Coming back now. Don't pay the puck to the left side. 39 likes. Thanks so much for all the likes tonight. Pullak pass to Palech. Palech right now. 2 minutes to go remaining on this period. Still 2-2. Turn around right now by Pullak. Pullak turn around by Pellet. Pellet to Pullak. Pullak hold the puck. Back to Palech. Palech right now skating a little bit. Control the puck at the left side. Don't pay the puck in front of the bench of the Toronto. Recovery by the Islanders behind the net of Sorokin. Go back to the puck behind the Howe. Pressure by the Toronto Maple Leafs. Coming back now. Pass the puck in front of the Islanders. Loud the puck behind. Oh, we have a nice simple Islanders. Then you other than I'm so disappointed because the Hawks lost on the special game last night, Chicago. The Jets guy found a way to go score in overtime to win that W 4-3. That gave a point for Carolina. And we are right now 2-2 Toronto. 1-1 St. Louis Blues, the Ducks, guys. And the Predators scored 2 goals. Matt Duchene and Roman OC. And 30 seconds, they score a goal, 2 goals. Go Toronto attacking right now. Control the puck on the left side. 59-20 RG, not too bad. Go back on the left side. Nylander control the puck. Don't put puck behind the net of the Sorokin. Recovery right away back over there. Pass the puck. Still by Nylander. Bring the puck to the left side. Back to Matthew to Nylander. Then go back by the board by the TAMPA Toronto. Going to recovery right now by Giordano. Hold the puck. Hold back on the left side. Go DDD. Set up now. Back again to Giordano. We know the Toronto does not play with Morgan Riley out after he left the game at the middle of the second period. Go back now by McEgvard. Show the puck by Nelson. Nelson's coming now. Use the board. Nelson's coming. Pass the puck to the side. Another's coming back. Down pin puck by Charles going. Rain the puck by Jordan Ben. Ben went out. Chasing puck by Claude Buck. Buck at the left side. Coach Francine just what a good clip. Tata with a bear. Scoring. It was happy for him. What was the application from our players? Yep, so right. Thomas Tatar. The puck stuck right now between Nelson and Claude Buck. We have Joby Ben and David Camp. Like 30 seconds to go remaining. The puck go back behind the net. Outside great reset by the Toronto Maple Leafs. Set up by Justin Hall. Hall right now on the back door. Intercept the puck at the Ashmack under the bottle on the board. Between 4 players. Right now we have 5 players over there. Was the defense at the 4-line center. William, he's a defense. He's a center winger. William. The puck dumping right now. Enderly, Jordan Ben. The puck stuck around. We're going to let it go. The time go all the way back in the corner. And we're going to set up all the way back. And that's what we get at the end of the third period, guys. We're going to be another time at the Scotiabank Arena after a bad mistake of the goaltender, Green. Josh Bailey bring everybody on overtime for 5 minutes. Basel time in our top said. The Nashville 3-1. The power play for the Ducks 1-1 against the St. Louis Blues. 1-1 the Star. And that's what we got tonight. I called Jimmy Ben for the OT tonight, Rudolph. Wow, Rudolph. I think if I was Toronto, I would play only with forward because they don't have no defenseman. You know what I mean? Matthew score is 9 of the year tonight. Again, look Charles Green what he did. Oh my God. What a bad play by Charles Green. You know, if you want to win those kind of playoff, you need goaltender. He's going to learn, I'm pretty sure. Well, I'll get it early in the morning, the coach, but I was just want to say que for staff good. And for super fast good. Thanks so much. If I go, yeah. 10 o'clock here. I'm going to go to the gym next hour. We're going now on overtime. We're going to see what happened over there. And we'll be interested in who's going to get that W tonight. Very interesting end of this game. Pajot, Pelech, Parisé, face to, we have Matthews, Lindgren, and Nylander. He still play with 2 and 1. Matthews battle for the puck, losing right now. Winning by Nylander. Nylander set up the puck right now. Pass the puck to Lindgren. Lindgren skating with the puck right now. Hold the puck. Buy the puck behind to William. Nylander. Drop to Matthews. Matthews skating right now. At the blind. At the red line. Matthews coming down. Matthews hold the puck. Matthews fire puck. Miss the net completely. The puck go back to Nylander on defensive zone. Going to recovery in front of Parisé. Skating right now. Nylander in front of Parisé. Go back behind the net. Set up now. Parisé pass the puck to the side. They gave the puck. Oh, what a bad play. If you are right now a Toronto Maple Leaf fans, when you see that play right now, that's careless. That's don't really care. That how can you let icing like that? That's really bad. That's who they are. That's not play with heart. Like they just give the puck. Like who care? Like unbelievable. Go back in the corner. Barzal control puck in front of Giordano. Let's keep the puck behind the net. Giordano pass the puck right there. Barzal pass the puck on the right side. Control the puck on the blue line. Control by the Islanders. League control the puck. Shoot the puck in front of the net there. Turn around by the Toronto Maple Leaf. Going to set up by Nylander. Pass the puck left side. Another icing by the Toronto Maple Leaf guys. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Like, that's not smart. That's not smart hockey. You're tired right now. Both of them are tired. Why you try to score? Like, look, Sheldon Keefe is right now red smoking behind the bench. As a coach, you that's pissed off a coach, William Nylander. That's selfish. That's not okay. Look, now he get a puck. Look what he's going to do. He's going to straight the score. He's going to hold the puck. Go to the bench. He just get the puck. Oh my God. What a bad play by William Nylander. Unbelievable. Wow. Better to go locker room. Now go back on the bench. He created 2 offside icing, and now he just gave a chance for the Islanders. Check this. He's going to be back later. He's going to score the goal. We'll see what happens in Islanders when you puck over there. (32-23). Pajot Renard. Face off on the left side. Face off propriety 66 Tavares. Winning by the Toronto. Set up now behind the net. Go by right now behind the net by Marner. Give the puck all the way by Justin Hall. Justin Hall is on the ice on the power play. Marner pass the puck right there to Tavares. Tavares coming now. Tavares hold the puck. Get over now to a Marner. Marner change his direction. Hold the puck all the way back over there at the blue line. Marner pass, keep controlling. Try the puck. Another pass the way. Another giveaway puck, guys. Dad, unbelievable. Gave away puck. That's terrible to watch. Again, I respect all the fans, Toronto Maple Leaf fans, but this is, I don't know. Wow. Go back now. Toronto's coming back now. Islanders. Broke Nelson, draw the puck behind to shoot the puck. Ellis goal. And Bouvier scored. The Islanders scored 3-2. Wow. The Islanders beat the Toronto Maple Leafs. And that's who they are. Unreal Oakley lose this game. Ouch. Wow. I don't have no word to express to you guys this good. You lead 2-1 and you gave that goal. Wow. Don't make unbelievable. Be a score, Luc Lafortune said. DH, wow, a W for the Islanders. Completely shock DH. All the right things are looking better now. It's going to be really bad fast. Wow. And they lose Morgan Riley, of course. Unbelievable, guys. That's unbelievable. I'm speechless to see. Who said no OT plays? It was right. The another was certainly outplayed for the most of this game. Somehow we won it. At 3-2 Islanders final. Yeah. I don't know what to tell you. Luciano, absolutely right about this. It looked like it was not a good news because the training for him is only get nobody can come back just to lose. Then Toronto is minute away from winning goal. It gets scored on the loser. Michel Clisset. Yeah, I'm so pissed off at Danny. Unbelievable. They don't remember to play in overtime. Michel can't leave by Carlson. I don't think so. Yamo, they don't have no money. Michelle is upset about that one over there, guys. Not going live coach. You'll be swinging like Michelle. Nashville still 3-2 against Coyotes. Guys, 10:45 to go remaining on this period. Late decision making, especially an OT, is beyond explanation. Don't get it. And our tap is just, it's just they don't care. That Williams Nylander, what he did tonight and overtime, that showed to me he don't really care, and they never going to learn. What I saw tonight, guys, they never going to learn. It's a team don't really care. Was shocking to see that. Zorokin and Atap. Wow. That's just crazy. Game Gamer, I will see you guys in the jail tomorrow. Michelle said, no overtime, please. Yeah, he was right. Yeah, absolutely, Luciano. I don't know. It's just frustrated to see this. Like, Wow, what a night. Cause we are up late by the lead for the most of the game, and we somehow won it. I'm completely shocked. Yes, again, they gave the puck Charles Green. It's not the talent wise, it's just the mindset. They have tonight, guys, 32 gave away puck Toronto tonight. They are one of the worst in the NHL on gave away puck. It's just crazy to me. The cat Charles Green with a puck, you just have to push the puck in the corner. As a defenseman, he played the puck on the board. It just for me, it's crazy. I'm never negative to my league. I think they look at like a toilet paper. As much as you don't want to see Mathieu fight, as a coach, you should put him aside and tell him to please stand of yourself. Sometimes I don't play want naked to be. And to do a thing, I was nothing Mathieu tonight and attention. Avalanche 2-2, 1-1. McCarr is the fattest defenseman to 200 point ever. Yes, without. Coach Soleil Dubois is having himself a great year. I have to rethink about going after him, especially if you can claim some cap space. They have money next season in ENORTAP. They have $20 million get out. All my hope now on the Arizona coming back. Wow, more giveaway que the HABS, Franco. Oh, it was terrible. Again, I picked the late game round. Yamo. Yeah, me too. And again, my car, yeah. I have no idea when they won or not. It's just, they go on the road to beat Islanders 5-2, and then they cannot come. And I don't know if Morgan Ruddy is out, Brody is out, Mazen is out. This thing's going to be backwards. Some people still think Toronto has a chance to the cup. It's amazing. Yeah, great point here. Yeah, absolutely great point. 8-1 on that one over there. I don't see how they can win the cup. It's impossible. I don't know, but great point here. David was very solid again. Yes, Yamo again, Edmonton. I agree with you. No sense urgency for these players. Luciano, yeah, I agree with you about that. Can the St. Louis find a way to win tonight again? And then Ducks, great performance. The Ducks so far 1-1. That's one. Man, Nashville referee are killing every light call on the opposite team. But about this, you are right, William. Remember, they will have Palat out. Yamo, yeah. Still 1-1, 3-2, Nashville. En attendant ça, tu dis what? Soap opera again. Finally, Parenko play tonight. It's me and ENORTAP on finally need to win. I'm getting killed right now by Dan tonight. Saying we all over and I right now. They cannot put the puck in the net. Here we go. Power play St. Louis Blues. Tripping. I'm 2-4 so far, fantasy, Yamo. Yeah, I beat you, buddy. I have yet to see some team play out of the leaves. J'avais a good point last week, but coach too. Yeah, Yamo, you did 113 points. I did 120. Was a good battle, Yamo, until the last day. Johnny Goudreau make a big difference. It was Goudreau or Barkov at the last day, and then Goudreau did it very well. But right now, Yamo, Dan Asham have 26 points tonight against me. Right? Nobody have a good night. Only him. He's destroying me. I have a good night, 15.2, and I will eliminate most of the team. So, wow. My only saving right now is going to be Bennington. If Bennington can make a W, that will helping me tonight. I still have Stephenson. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I still have 4, 5. I have a 6 players still play tonight. He has 2 players, 1 player for him. So. I mean, that Pitt shot in the goal there. Wow. Nashville tied the game 3-3. Power play for the St. Louis Blues, by the way. Tied again 3-3. Yeah, push that score. St. Louis tried to score on power play. It's 1-1. Well, St. Louis does everything. They cannot put the puck in the net. Et le but! Justin Falk score. And the St. Louis Blues score on a goal, on power play goal. Goes out the Panthers. Your second for the team. No, TH. No. Justin Falk score. 4:13 to go. Wow, that's a good goal right there. It went great set again now. Yeah, Marco, was a great night tonight, Marco. Maybe not on viewers, but it's fun to watch the game tonight. Three Nashville with 5 to go. And I thought was right on Winnipeg. Marco, yeah, it was right on Winnipeg. It was right on the Islanders too. Amazing. But he was wrong again Tampa Bay, and he was wrong again the Devils. So it was a nice stream because it was fun. Usually, one you broadcast game is either Montreal or Toronto game. TH, yeah. But new coach, chat for that, not too bad. Thanks so much. Look, have a good night, buddy. Talk to you tomorrow, Montreal Canadian, buddy. Thanks again. It's going to be in December, King. There you go. We're still 2:39 to go, Coach. 2:36 to go remaining, guys, on this period. Five-minute Predator and the Coyotes, guys. Who has the best start initially story beside this season? I think you have to go with Montreal Canadiens in 1976, 78, I believe, but I could be wrong. $140 to go, guys. Empty net for the Anaheim Ducks. Yeah, King, I think. William. The Edmonton Oilers in 1984 to 15 straight undefeated straight game. The Edmonton Oilers. Montreal Canadiens did twice, did 14. And then you have Pittsburgh and Montreal Canadiens at 13. Atlanta Flame at 12. Florida Panthers at 12. So they are the, they have undefeated straight. Then you have Ottawa Senator guy 13-1. 17-2 for Boston Bruins guy is the best for them. 45 seconds to go. 6 versus 5 for Anaheim Ducks right there. They tried to tie the game 2-2. Go back on the left side. Bennington holding it, shoot the puck in front of rebound. Bennington make a save. No rebound. What a save by Bennington on the shot of the Kleinberg. Rudolph, yeah, that's right. Another missed call on the Predator. King. So that answered that one over there. 3-3 and Nashville and the Coyotes. Power play guy for the Arizona. Finish the game. The Stars just starting the third period. Play power play, yeah, with 2:52 remaining. King, yeah. We have a timeout right now for the Coyotes. Zegras, Fowler, Kleinberg, Strome. Game summary, Trevor Zegras, 0.5 attempts. Noel Atchera, 1 goal, 6 attempts, 3 hits. I was messing around the 19th at 34 points after 60 game. Bear time, real deal. That's a good way to do that. I'll tie it with that now, William. 17-2. When he went out by the face-off, the Anaheim tried to get back at the line, set up, shoot the puck forward, missed the net. Rebound! Whoa! Rebound behind Bennington. It was close. That battle for the St. Louis Blues. Back over there. Back again to the left side. Shoot the puck. And the score. That. Go back all the way back. Catch already. And St. Louis Blues take the lead 3-1. Noel Atchery scores second goal of the night Archery was the ex-Florida Panthers. The Avalanche score. New Hook 2-1. Let's move on our guys game. We're going to follow the next game. We're going to go back on the game between Nashville Predator to finish this game. I love guys. I'm really lucky to have a chance to watching all the game in the NHL left and right. If I can have it, that'd be great. Now we can catch up all the recap game, like all following the game the night. That's pretty cool. From outside with the flat, RJ Calabro, tie jersey number 81. Power play again for Arizona. Oh, I lost this game. Obviously, that's what I thought. We're going to see if we can get Dallas and Colorado. St. Louis Blues win tonight, but the score 3-1, guys. Final score: St. Louis Blues win 3-1 tonight. 2-1 Island. Yep. We're almost at the end of this game between the Nashville and the Coyotes. We see if we can get the NHL network, what they have over there. Yeah, 2-1 Colorado versus Dallas at that moment. The end of the third period, guys. Nashville versus Coyotes. Nashville 37 shot versus 27. New Hook for Newfoundland, a real deal. Yeah, New Hook and Dawson Mercer are going 45 likes, guys. Not too bad at all. I think it's a pretty good night, RJ, overall here at the Hockey Nation Live Show. Predator 3-3. Yeah, absolutely. Dallas 2-1. We have 2 games start, guys. Right now, you have the Sharks visit the Senator, and then you have the Golden Knight versus the Vancouver Canucks, guys. Going to start in the next few seconds. Assist by moves, Rodriguez, William. Yep. Al Blues 1 and back at 3-3. RJ sleeping. Good night, Ace Demoro. Good night, Mr. RJ. Thanks again for everything, RJ. Good night, buddy. We just started the overtime, guys, between the Nashville and the Coyotes. Nashville is 1-2. 2 seconds game on it, and Arizona is 0-1. Ingram is between the pile. We know Ingram played for the Nashville Predator last season during the playoff. Jose is going to be on the ice for Nashville. Power play Colorado right now. Very important power play for the Colorado. If they can score on that one, it'll be interesting. Go Avalanche, go William. Oh, they missed the time. They missed the one timer in front of the net. McKinnon control. Black shot by the Dallas. Colorado tried to score. Oh, another rebound over there. They go back outside. And that is dumping the puck behind the goaltender, Georgiev. Still 3-3 with less 3 minutes to go overtime, guys. Still 2-1 on the power play for the 2-1 for Colorado with less after 20 minutes. Conference, did you not see the world leader were in Thailand for the major conference? Just curious. No, Franco, I did not do that. Power play, Luciano for the Predator. Thanks so much, Luciano. I picked the Avalanche to win, but did not realize my opponent was Georgiev as his goalie. Marco. Another Predator power play. A lot of power play tonight on this game between Arizona. Marco added 17.5 point right now tonight, and I'm losing 26.9. That's crazy. This may be, again, everybody else, I'm dominate. Hugo did 20.6. That's crazy. Can the Nashville tie score and win? That would be interesting. Another game and overtime tonight, by the way. This way is just starting. On se calme, Rudolph. Yeah, only 2 games tonight, guys. Buffalo, Montreal, and they have another game. That's it. Nothing else. Then we have a lot of game at 15, I believe, Wednesday. 0 game Thursday. You bench Severson score, yeah. I feel it has been better if you look at the stat compared with this Georgiev. Maybe I can catch up the game Nashville. No, I cannot. 2:34 to go Nashville, and Coyotes still 3-3. Colorado still winning 2-1. Not over yet. Raleigh from Lee will need some imaging done on his injury. That could hurt them a lot. I know, Marco, that would be really bad if they lose him. He hit face to face, or he hit Palmieri. Both of them have a difficult time. We have to give credit. I think ENORTAP said give credit for Arizona tonight. Another point tonight on the road for Coyotes. Dallas penalty. Power play again for Colorado, guys. 1:30 to go remaining on the Nashville Coyotes. Quimper did not have a great season last year, much better que the Cap so far for the M. My Bruins win, Kevin. Yep, they did tonight. Great performance of them. So again, 4-0 against Georgia set a lot, William Snyder. Still 52 seconds to go remaining on the power play. Or Predator, no goal on the power play. 12 seconds to go. It's going to be a shootout, guys. Nashville versus Coyotes. Have a good night, Marco. I'm fine betting better or Fantelli, Chicago. Yep. Power play, Colorado. Can they take advantage of that one over there? Good night, Marco. Good talk, William. The Sharks take the lead 1-0. Going to wait on that one over there. The McCall with the puck. Can the Colorado take advantage of this power play? Shootout 3-3 Predator. Yeah, King. I thought it's thinking pretty hard, Chicago. Colorado cannot take advantage of the power play again. Dallas right now, that could be burn them a little bit later in the game. When you have two power play back to back, you cannot scoring when it's 2-1. That's not good. Oh, rebound. Another rebound. Colorado almost scored on that one there. Dallas Grenell still alive. We knew the Hawks would have a bad season, so they are doing okay. Not thinking William. $7:35 to go remaining on this third period between Avalanche and Star. Still 2-1. Coyotes 3, Predator 3. We are on shootout. Unfortunately, I cannot get back. The TV does not work for to get this game. Avalanche 2, Dallas Star 1. 1-0 San Jose. 0-0 guys. Vancouver Canucks and Golden Knight. Ottawa dominate 6-1 the shot, but they're still losing 1-0. Hunting was solid about the last power play for the Colorado Avalanche. Luciano 1-0 Sharks, yep. Oh, that is almost score. I can't believe they have the Stanley Cup at the Energy Center last night. Yeah, because of the jersey. Real deal. Dallas went out, tried to tie the game 2-1, 2-2. 3-3 Predator is still 1-0 Sharks, 0-0 Canucks. That would be the last time I sit with the Hawks. All right, guys, I think we're going to shut down here. We have not many people anymore, so we're going to go back tomorrow night, guys, for the warm-up show, 6 o'clock p.m., and tomorrow night for the play-by-play for the Montreal Canadiens. We want to thank everybody being a part of the show tonight. Don't forget, Thursday night, the Turkey Awards. The Nashville won, Luciano. That's a good news to hear that. We got a W, Luciano. You are awesome. You are. What if I open my soul? The best. And remember, you have greatness inside of you. Thanks so much for some of you stay with me until the last minute of the show tonight. We really, really appreciate guys that be with me. I like your support. I like the fact that you like and you help the Hockey Nation show. So ultimately, a great job tonight. What a great night of the messenger and the chat. People was really great. And I wish you an amazing, great rest of your night. Sweet dream. And of course, good luck for the last 3 picks you have for this beautiful, great night of hockey at 10-game NHL. We're going to be back tomorrow. Until the next time, guys, we want to remind everybody, be well, be healthy, finally, will not only dominate your day, but finally, will dominate the second half of what? I know RJ and ENORTAP is not here, but they will set to us 2022. Have an amazing, great night, everybody. Thanks so much, Luciano. Thanks so much, William Snyder. We have King of Gamer in the house. Thanks so much, everybody. We appreciate a lot. Chicago Bear, KLS, good luck for the Detroit Red Wings. Thanks so much, KLS, tonight again. Don't forget to add DANY News every single day.